Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. A power of Morgoth, that is so. A power of Morgoth, that is so. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. 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 They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
No, it's forever. This is 10 hours worth of the taking the hobbits to Isengard. Unless JDA shows up, I hope you're comfortable. He's still not here yet. Hours. He's still not here yet. I don't know, guys. You better hit like and share. Get this shared out around here. Maybe JDA will see that he's live and show up, huh?
But I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, but I much desire to speak with you. A power of Morgoth, that is so. A power of Morgoth, that is so. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. 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 They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
No, seriously, if you see JDA, just tell him I'm holding the chat hostage with this. It's not ending till he shows up. You think I'm not a man of my word? You wait. I put Quitless through 20 minutes of Gabagool, you understand? Uninterrupted. 20 minutes of Gabagool, okay? We'll do 10 hours of this. We'll do 10 hours. You can bet on it.
The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. God. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. A power of Morgoth, that is so. A power of Morgoth, that is so. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Anybody remember You're the Man Now, Dog? That was a great website, wasn't it? Isn't it awesome if we could just You're the Man Now, Dog, a YouTube channel until the owner of the YouTube channel shows up? Oh, no, that's not fair. And this is, it's a thing that people, JDA likes tennis, it's not fair.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. A power of Morgoth, that is so. A power of Morgoth, that is so. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
No, I look, like NASCAR. Come on, is NASCAR better than tennis? Come on, yeah. be no Swifty. There will be no swiftness in here. None of that. JDA's not that emo. I hope. Sometimes they say Hitler on the tennis thing. Remember, that guy was mad that something Hitler was said at the tennis thing. Hitler happens at tennis. When does Hitler happen at NASCAR? That's a weird question to ask, I know. But...
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you.
No, that's a lie. That is a dirty, rotten lie. Dirty, rotten lie. This is gonna run until JDA shows up. You guys need to share this out and send the link to him. Let him know that his own stream is live, dude. You set it up for 5 o'clock, and I'm running it. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard until he shows up. Seriously, this is gonna run. It's 10 hours of this. I'll show you. It's 10 hours of this. Look at this. I'm not kidding. 10 hours right here at the top. See it? 10 hours. It's even in HD. You see that? Yeah. 10 hours. So if JDA doesn't show up, I hope you're comfortable and went potty.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. A power of Morgoth. A power of Morgoth. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Seriously? Hobbits to Isengard? No, you're kidding. No. Seriously? That's not fair.
Got him!
This is an emergency broadcast. Please stay seated and await instructions.
I'm in heaven. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right? Getting the feeling of coming. So, you know, I'm in heaven. The feeling of coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym, coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym, so you know I'm in heaven. I'm getting the feeling of coming. I'm coming in the gym when I pump up. I'm in heaven. When I pump up. I'm in heaven. When I pump up, I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. It's terrific, right? When I pump, right? I'm in heaven. Right? Getting the feeling of coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym day and night. Coming in the gym when I pump up. Coming in the gym. Coming in the gym when I pump up. I mean, it's terrific, right?
Dude, America first! America first! Get that through your head! Dude, America first! America first! You heard that before? What? America first! America first! What the hell, man? Dude, America first! America first! To all of you, let me explain one damn thing. America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America, America, America. My point is America's first. America, America, America. What the hell, man? Globalists, no! Goblins, no! This is it. Everybody get ready! America first! America first! Get that through your head! Dude, America first! America first! You heard that before? What? America first! America first! Get that through your head! America first! America first! And get the fish oil.
Call the singles connection. You never know where it might lead. Go ahead. Call.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
All of our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line, and your...
Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on the PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity. No. So you can fucking current day us. No. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, no. Fucking pronouns. That's all you fucking are. No. Fucking gender ambiguity. Fucking pronouns. No. Fucking current day California shit. No. Because that's all we fucking know. Because we're boring. We're so fucking boring. Fucking pronouns. We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here. Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No. Current fucking day. No. Fuck off. You're boring. No. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. Pronouns. No. Pronouns. No. Pronouns. No. That's all you fucking are. Pronouns. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You are a one hive mind twat waffle. You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing. Fucking pronoun. No. Fucking gender ambiguity. Fucking pronoun. No. Fucking current day California shit. Fucking pronoun. No. Because that's all we fucking know. Because we're boring. We're so fucking boring. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. Because we're boring. No. We're so fucking boring. That's all you fucking are. Fucking pronouns.
Guess who's back again. Trump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back. 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 Ding ding.
monster. Cause nobody wants to see Biden no more. They want Trump. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Trump, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shot at the hospital by the doctor. When I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the table, well, he's operating. You waited this long, now stop debating. Cause I'm back, I'm on the reg and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Pelosi, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on mocked with her, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, come on your lips, fuck that, come on your lips and some of your tits and get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. Just settle all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Nancy. This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Plus minutes of intros?
I'm not even gonna bother with the regular intro. You're here. Guess who's back, everybody? John Delarose.
Wow. 100
we even got the
people
street
watched
taken down and
intros?
brought back up again.
100 people watched intros? Wow.
We've had a battle, John. We had a battle with YouTube. Your messages are gonna blow up. I told people to go find you. There are people in the streets looking for you now.
Oh no. Oh,
we put the Delarose signal in the sky.
Do you know who else really is trying to find me right now?
Is it a certain orangey?
Renfamous wants me arrested.
A bluey. Wants you arrested.
Live now, and I'm actually here. Get in here, Comicsgate. Here we go. Okay, I'm posting to social media now. I just got home. Sorry it took so long, my friends. Oh my god, I've never Cider. I was in voice on the Discord server, which I put the Discord server in the links in the description below.
Oh yeah, join the Holy Legion.
Which I do. So when I'm driving, I've mentioned it before. My kid goes to high school like about 30 minutes away, which is like 5 miles in Bay Area traffic, right?
Yeah.
So I often just hop in voice while I'm just sitting in traffic to gab with my friends, right? You guys are my friends, my real friends, my internet friends, my actual friends. Yes. Yes. And so I was in voice. Where was I going with this?
I don't know. You were on your way to get your kid. You were delayed getting to the stream. Renfamous wants to arrest you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Renfamous was just going fucking off on me. And I'm like, this is the best day ever. I can't believe. And I was saying there's so much drama going on across the internet today. I was telling Drake. Drake was in there. Hey, Drake. Anonymity T2 was not in there, but he's a channel member. So I appreciate it. And Sci-Fi is Life is usually in there, actually. Sci-Fi is Life is a stalwart in our voice chat. And I appreciate you being there and being a channel member. Captain Bipto was not there, but he is a channel member. So I appreciate him. And that's I'm not Tacitus Jones. We're so far back. I'm not going to go through all the comments, but I appreciate all you guys for being here. I'm a little late. Late streams.
Lots of late.
But there's so much drama going on. There's no possible way for me to cover it all, even with my ADD. And so I've got so much today. It's like, do you guys, I don't know. There's Renfamous drama. Larry and Brad, while I was having my epic win with Dan DiDio yesterday, a beautiful interview. If you guys have not seen it, that's clocking it in views, by the way, thanks to Bounding Into Comics. I really appreciate them for writing up the interview and the article. And then, of course, once Renfamous retweeted that and went crazy on it, it got even more views. So thank you, Renfamous, also. We have the Eric July drama with Riley, the guy who went to his warehouse.
The Night Prius guy.
Yeah, the Night Prius guy. We have that drama. Holy crap on that too, right? I hope nobody shows up. Please don't show up at my house. Please don't.
Least of all,
remember when that guy was it Chimera showed up at Reenie's house?
Yeah, I guess so.
That was
according to Matt Barr. That's who it was.
According to Matt Barr, Matt Barr always tells the truth, at least as he knows it.
Doesn't have a reason not to.
Yeah. So, so Larry and Brad just went. they full on like boomer spurged like I've never seen in my entire life. And what's fun about the Larry Corey and Brad, Larry Coronary, yeah, and Brad, what's Brad Torgerson's
and Baby
name?
Brad,
Baby Brad, Baby Brad, I like that.
Larry Coronary,
Baby Brad, yeah. What's great about them is they're never Trumpers. It turns out, yes, that's
why you got to give them Trump nicknames.
This is where it all goes crazy. So these guys built their fucking brands on sticking it to the SJWs, blah, 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 and then went full ballistic never Trump, like retards. So again, a lot of the stuff that happened in 2016, 2017 in the culture war, people made their brands on this stuff, but they weren't actual conservatives or actual right wingers. They were libertarians or moderate Democrats who were that woke stuff maybe goes too far, but it's totally okay that there's a trans in One Piece. I like it. I like the trans actually. Just a little.
They're the end of libertarians. That section of libertarians that are just Democrats that want to shoot people.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. They like guns, but they at the end of the day they really wish Obama was president still.
King.
So Brad's got a tweet, the nastiest tweet I've ever seen. He's a nasty person. And it goes to show they always do this too. Remember, they pretend to be good guys with on-time books, right? I'm a good guy I'm going to win the right way. Right. This is how they act. Right. But always the mask slips when they get butt mad, when they get big mad, the mask slips. So somebody brought up this tweet from a while back, which I'd forgotten about because I don't remember any of this shit. Because I don't track these people. I just that when they come up and they start popping up against me, I just know I'm doing something right. And I know that there's something big going on. So Brad posted this back in May for his little, and Brad was at one of those Evan McMuffin guys, that Utah guy who really
this.
So Brad posted this back in May, it turns out. And this is where it all comes down to. They know I'm a real deal right wing guy, and they know I stood by Vox Day, and they fucking hate Vox because Vox got all the fame out of their little sad puppies movement, and they didn't get shit out of it because they abandoned it. They did the same shit the boys acted to Comicsgate. They made their whole brand off of it, but they never I wanted to just be a real storyteller with a real company. It's just like the same story every fucking time. So they abandoned everything that made them famous to begin with. And they abandoned all of the people behind them who were ready to rally, ready to stick it to the SJWs in science fiction. They said, I want to show up and be at the convention and be a guest of honor. Fuck that. So this is what
I want to feel special.
Yeah, exactly. I want New York Publishing, who is of no race in particular in general, to give me head pats. Yes, that's exactly what they want. And so I stood by Vox Day 100%, even when it cost me everything. Even when it cost me everything, I stood by my good friend Vox Day because Vox is a good guy with late books, to be fair. And then, I stood by Ethan Van Sciver as he took the slings and arrows this last year, even though he's a good guy with late books. And here's the deal. Like the guys who came up in these movements in 2016, 2017, under the banner of anti-woke, nerdette, even Mecha Random was the same shit. They're all kind of leftists at the end of the day. And here it is. May the Lord take Trump. This guy's praying that Trump dies.
Right. Not just like that he resigns out of the race or anything. He just literally dies.
What the fuck, Brad Torgerson? You led a movement against the SJWs and ran it into the ground, by the way. So when Brad showed up, because Brad showed up late, he was not one of the originals. The originals were like John C. Wright, great guy, a Catholic, and a wonderful guy. Larry Correa, of course, Sarah Hoyt, and Vox Day. They were kind of in there in the beginning, and Brad came along later. And Brad was nominated because he's a talented writer. I will give credit where Brad is a very good writer. I actually love his prose. I think he does a good job.
Hey, Brad.
He came in, and when he came in and took over because nobody wanted to run it anymore, he decided to be it's my principles that we're gonna for this award slate, we're gonna nominate the best books and good people across the aisle. It's not gonna be about politics. It's gonna be apolitical. And he nominated a bunch of SJWs on his slate. A bunch of the very woke people who stole these fucking awards to begin with, the very woke people who blacklist us from publishing to begin with. Brad put them on his slate saying, "Oh, they're good at their job. These are the good SJWs, right? We're apolitical. My principles." Yes.
We want to give everybody a fair chance.
So what happened when that slate happened and he did that with his award slate for the Hugo Awards? What do you think the SJWs did? Did they thank him for being a reasonable guy, good guy with on-time books?
Nope, they canceled him.
They canceled him. They called him a racist. They said he was tied with Vox Day. They said he was a Nazi. They said they refused their award nominations. They actually canceled themselves off just to not be associated with Brad. That is why you don't give an inch to the fucking woke mob. That's why the principles never work. You have to fight, Brad. You can't just be on defense all the time and push back. You know what is that? What is the Picard line? The line must be drawn here, right?
And it can be crossed.
Let's see. We fall back. Let me do the line. I will do this as a. I got it. I got it on quotes.net. Thank you, quotes.net. Okay, and this is it. This is exactly what. This is exactly the truth right here. Yeah, we'll go full screen. Do we have music for this for the background? We need exciting music for this. Not piano sad. Not.
I don't. Really,
nope. Nope. That's for super chats.
Oh, okay. How about this? Like this? You know what's not going there.
Oh, wrong song.
How about the Gregorian chant?
Have?
You like this?
Gregorian chant. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Okay, this is for you, Brad. We've made too many. I fucked it up already. Second take.
Take two.
We've made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space, and we fall back. They dress as women and go into the women's restroom, and we fall back. They do drag shows for our children, and we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here. This far. No further. And I will make them pay for what they've done. Brad Torgerson, Larry Coronary. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard the Gregorians? They were down with that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Chat. Yeah. It feels good. I feel good. That's it. So Larry, of course, was retweeting anti-Trump shit yesterday too. Larry Coronary. He posted that Trump has one of the worst records of any president ever. His 2020 record was terrible. So this is who these guys are when they say they're not on our side. And Brad made this rant about people not being on our side, who appear to be on our side. This is one of his gay little rants yesterday. Let me see if I find it. He tweets a lot. He's Patrick level tweeting. Lots.
I don't know how to. They're Gregorians, like Greg, but they're Gregorians. That's how I say it.
Yes.
Not Gregorians. Like they're not. Is that how you
Yes.
say it?
This was his little rant about me yesterday.
Oh,
so gay.
brace yourselves.
Here we
There's
go.
More.
Oh yes. You know who this really sounds like a lot.
Yeah. I was just.
It really,
beat me to it.
Yeah. So, without naming names of those who don't deserve to be named, that's me.
Allegedly.
I'm not going to get him clicks. Guess what, Brad? I'm going to monetize you on my live stream anyway. Sorry, bro.
128 people watching. 129 people watching right now.
Sorry, bruh. It must be said again that not everyone on our side, your side of wishing Trump death. Yeah, we know what side you're on. You know what side. We know what side you're on. The devil's side is actually on our side.
It's a mistake to embrace everyone who claims or acts or pretends to be on our side without discernment, like that Trump guy. Trump. I've made mistakes more than once, and I've learned who my actual friends are and actual colleagues are.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotta get it right.
While I've also learned who are the grifters.
That's me.
The users.
That's also me.
Yep, apparently.
And the genuinely bad news people are.
Also me.
Bad news,
Gosh,
man.
What a bitch. What a bitch.
It's a drag that it's this way.
It's a drag show, Brad, for your children. That is this way. Yeah. You love it, don't you?
But such is life. I try to just let the bad news people go on their way. Sometimes they won't let me and mine go on our way, though. And that sucks.
So remember that these guys spent 2 days lambasting me.
So far.
And so far. Larry went on last week and did a live stream on Twitch lambasting me out of nowhere. I hadn't talked about the guy in a long time. I mean, and I won't let them go on there. Yeah, because once you throw mud at me, you dumbass, I'm gonna come at you hard. And look, you have a wall of text that nobody but me is gonna read in soy voice, and then nobody's gonna pay attention except for me. And I'll go, friendly reminder: Brad Torgerson wished Trump death upon Trump. There we go. Sorry, bro.
Gotta stop him in his tracks.
Stops him in his tracks.
Fact checked.
And the problem is claiming it is our side. As the hymn goes, who's on the Lord's side? Who? So I said, the Lord Jesus Christ certainly sides with me, as I am his humble servant, servant unto death. Deus Volt. Oh, yeah. No response. Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yakov says this is Larry's got a new book coming out. He does this. Yeah, I've Doug Ernst does the same thing. Doug Ernst, every time a new Soul Finder comes out or whatever, is all up on me. And by the way, Larry started retweeting Doug yesterday too. So I didn't even know that JDA was against this guy too. It's all the same thing over and over. All these never Trumper assholes who are trying to ruin our movement here. And all they do is enable the social justice warriors to gain ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like Renfamous.
Like the bean lover.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Chad. So if you did not see our beautiful stream yesterday, I streamed with Dan DiDio. And I got new comic books today. So I got Dan DiDio came on because he's promoting this Ancient Enemies #6. I don't like this cover, to be honest.
No, I don't either.
What the hell?
That's way too much going on.
There's too much going on, and I guess you're supposed to read it this way.
Oh, that's even dumber.
But the book doesn't read that way, so that it's really bad. But I mean, the #1 cover was all right. This is good.
Yeah, that looks great,
but not good. But I guess this is #6, so at this point, you're going to buy it anyway if you like the story.
I suppose.
So I'm getting this. This will be the end of his series. And he came on to promote this, which is great. So, I mean, I'm sure Dan and I don't agree with everything politically and whatever. I don't really care. We came to talk comics, and we talked comics. We had a good time, and that's exactly what we should do. We should be able to come together and, of course, sell our books. It's hard enough. I mean, how many freaking people are out there buying independent comic books? There are not many.
Just off the fly, you know.
Yeah, and so I walked into the retail shop today. And of course, the owner goes, "Oh, it's a disaster. Like the comic, he's like, I'm really struggling right now. It's just nobody cares about these. Jay Ishiro got banned from Twitter. Let me get him on here. Jay Ishiro.
Yeah, that happened. Apparently, we're back to banning people on Twitter again.
Yeah. Okay. Here is Jay Ishiro and his email. I just emailed you the link to the StreamYard.
Yeah, but what I noticed is that the Dio acted a lot like Larson. He was just like, I'm not here to start a fight. I'm not here to fight for trans kids' rights. I'm just here to talk comics.
I'm just here to talk about my comic book. And when everybody is like, hey, what do you think about the SJWs? He's like, I just want to sell my comic book. And there's loud people. I don't agree with everything they say. Don't agree with everything you say. But I've got this comic book. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty refreshing. And I'm glad. And the fact that he came here, by the way, I talked to him off the air. He knew who I was. It was not he told me, that he was very, what was the word he used? He said he was impressed by like my ability to talk comics, be positive, and he was happy with that. And so, yeah, and everybody finds that. Everybody who comes on the Dankstream finds that out, except for Mecha Random, because she flashed her vagina. So that's we don't like that on the Dankstream. So, so yeah, it was very nice chat. And that was that. And so I was impressed with him for coming here. On the flip side, like, I mean, there's a lot of social pressure not to come here. So John Trent wrote a beautiful article on Bounding into Comics explaining why woke ideology is rampant in comics. And he did. You can watch the interview or read the article to learn more about that too. Hopefully you'll watch the interview. I thought it was a good interview. That was fun.
Can we crowdfund Dan DiDio in office from this century?
Oh yeah, it's like it's very 1993.
Yeah.
This setup.
Yep.
With
You
all
heard
the
of this
toys.
IKEA place? Great furniture. Little tricky to put together.
That's true.
I think that's a gateway monitor he's got hanging out over.
I would contribute to this crowdfund. I mean, yeah, for sure.
To get Dan DiDio a more modern office.
Just to get him a headphones and like a Yeti mic too would be cool.
Yeah, you know, get him set up like Art Bell. He'd be all set.
Definitely.
Coast to coast with Dan DiDio.
Yeah, JDA knows. This is the thing everybody finds out when they actually like watch. I know comics better than anybody else like in this space, period. I know comics better than your boy Zach. I know comics better than Perch. I know comics better than Thinking Critical. And unlike all of those guys, I'm real right wing too. So this is the spot. You came to the right spot.
Good guy on time interviews.
Oh my God. So that was a great one. So Renfamous found this probably because she was reading the Bounding into Comics article and then it was like,
or it was sent to her.
Really mad. Yeah, it's true. But I bought some other comics today.
Well, do you not have the screenshot?
I know. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it in a second.
Okay.
I'm just showing what I got for comics today because it's going to be on my comic review channel.
I got excited.
I got Void Rivals #4, which is the Transformers G.I. Joe universe thing, but it's not. He kind of bait and switched everybody on this. It's just a generic, it's like a sci-fi story about some random aliens. And it's really good. So I'm continuing to buy it. Also really good. Excellent stuff. Conan the Barbarian, #3. I'm loving this series. Look at the art on this. It's a lot like Days of Old.
Yeah, that's right.
So
do you think they copied you?
I think I copied them. So
that's weird.
So I got those, and then of course I need some clickbait books too to tear up for the week. So we got the Flash #1, which one of the
why does he look dead?
All new collector's edition #1 cider.
Look at him.
He does. He looks like
that overbite.
He looks evil. I think
he's got like a crazy overbite. Look at him.
Racing into a new era. Evil. Diodato Jr. is like a good artist, though. Is that this cover artist, though, or is it? I don't know. Looks like his art.
John, we do have.
No, this is what it looks like in here. Look at that. He looks evil.
John, we have Jay Ashiro.
Yeah, you can come on. Yeah, come on. Welcome. What's going on?
Well, I've lost all my Twitter access. And
what did you do?
Somebody reported me. The thing is, a week ago, I made a comment. Actually, I'll read the thing that I wrote to Twitter, just as my appeal. I wrote, "Dear ex-staff, my account was recently suspended following a tweet in regards to the U.S. southern border crisis. I wrote, landmines would solve everything. Nowhere in this tweet did I threaten anyone, incite or glorify violence, or express a desire for violence or harm to be committed upon anyone. I was speaking directly to the fact that Texas Governor Greg Abbott has officially declared the border crisis an invasion and has responded with military force. As someone who lives in a border state, I can tell you the Border Patrol is constantly being shot at daily by MS-13 gang members, human traffickers, and drug smugglers. Sure. As unfortunate as it may be, the daily violence on the southern border has reached a point in which landmines aren't an extreme reaction to this very real invasion." As I said,
wait, you literally proposed a policy solution to a huge crisis at the southern border, where there are people dying of violence. Not only that, but dying of all the fentanyl that's being smuggled in here across the nation. So there's thousands of people dying. Maybe as many as 6 million. I don't know what the history books will have to talk about that.
We'll have to wait.
But any number, we don't know. But but this is a policy solution, and that's all it is. You weren't just saying, something. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube either.
Children and their mothers crawling through concertina wire or anything like that. I basically just said, well, we have got MS-13 gang members coming across the border and shooting people, invading homes. We've got all these men of fighting age storming across our border and raiding towns. Landmines would solve this.
Yeah, it would. Actually. And, that people would stop crossing real quick.
Oh, yeah. But,
okay.
The thing was...
You were interrupting my books of the week, though, that I got for my comic books. And there's one that's the best of all. So you guys, this is going to be because Fridays now are our stream where I come on and I tear up comic books and scream at them. The chat really likes that, and I really like it. It's cathartic. I feel good after tearing up comic books into shreds and making money off of doing so, of course. So we got the Flash. I assume the Flash is not going to be this good because it's a modern DC comic. I don't know yet, though. I haven't read it. But this one's the doozy of the week. This is the doo-doo of the week. Is that better? Not the doozy of the doo-doo of the week.
The doo-doo.
Shit. I haven't even read it, but I know it's shit the book.
Smell it.
Okay.
No.
Oh, yes.
Shaq's best day. Are you kidding me?
Day. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh,
and let's see. Do we got the oh, there it is. There's our girl, everybody.
Oh, Heil Heather.
Hail Heather. Heil Heather?
Heil Heather.
Yes, Heil Heather.
She signs her stuff because an editor apparently signs things, J0. She signs it HH. It's bizarre.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't. Really? I'm on page 1. Okay, guys.
Oh,
page 1. Okay.
Oh,
there it is.
Of course.
This is what happens to fascists.
Oh.
This is gonna be fun, chat. It's gonna be fun.
Totally not somebody's fan fiction.
Antos is responsible for this?
Yep. Of course. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, it's gonna be shit. I read them for you, chat, and I'm gonna tear it to shreds on stream for you also. So I hope you enjoy it. Get it graded. There were probably only like 1,000 copies printed, so it might actually be a rare collector's item. That's true.
That's what's going to happen to this SJW stuff. It's all going to get tossed in the trash because nobody bought it in the bargain bins.
Nobody bought it. Yeah.
And it's going to become super
forgotten.
rare.
It really is. I mean, we can't even remember the titles from a year ago. Any of the events, any of the characters, that does it really matter? It is so forgettable. Yeah. It is just going to be a footnote in history that is barely remembered, other than this was a time in which the industry nearly collapsed, or did, because of communists.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I was talking with the retail shop owner, like when I was picking these up, and I'm like asking how things are going. And he likes to rant about the state of the comic book industry. He says he believes, and this is really telling to me, because we got into a discussion about variant covers and all that. And he says, oh, you don't even know how bad it is. Like, he says, we carry a lot of the variant covers because a lot of people come in. If you're a Spider-Man collector, like Yellow Flash, bad Yellow Flash, then you go in and you buy like all 5 or 10 copies of Amazing Spider-Man just for the different covers, and you get nothing else.
Going back to that.
Yeah. And so he said he believes at this point that more than 50% of the people who come in and buy comics from a shop, more than 50%, 50, don't ever actually read the comics.
That doesn't shock me.
Holy shit. That is bad news, especially with these low sales numbers. Really bad news. Crazy. My
You know,
gosh.
the thing is, all the way back in 2009, I could see things were going bad. I just never thought that we would get to the point where they would actually burn the entire house down.
Well, people like they even forced the people out like Dan DiDio who were like moderates on the fence, but still, they'd let a couple of the SJWs rant. But then they'd try to make a corporate profit too. Even those guys are gone now because the SJWs then replaced everybody with just their SJW friends. And now there's nobody who even cares about making money. Unlike us, because we sell our actual comics merch. So you can get your actual shirt of actual comics here, guys. And of course, support the channel in all of our merch efforts. We don't just have this. We have lots of cool swag. If you're not feeling your actual comics today, you can get your Shit the Book, the shirt. So if you're reading Shit the Book like I am, you can get your Shit the Book, the shirt as well. So please support us. And the Quaff, he needs to eat. And I have to buy these, Chad. So it's Shit the Book. It really is. Thank you. We have the best merch. I'm thinking about selling Sad Puppies merch now, just to piss off Larry and Brad more. Did you see Larry and Brad rant on me before getting yeeted off of Twitter there?
I asked a little bit about it because honestly, I was thoroughly confused. It was like out of nowhere, suddenly a bunch of conservative and libertarian sci-fi writers were all going at it. And I said, okay, somebody who isn't involved in this, what? Yeah, why the hell is this going on? What's going on?
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought the minute Larry went on a live stream and started ranting about me. I'm like, why?
And
so
I will say
that was the deal.
Immediately after I started to get a notion of what's going on, I did go on a little bit of a rant in a on Twitter and then a little bit on the air, saying that look, we're all adults. Adults can figure this out themselves. Let's.
Oh, the fight got bigger than just me. So who's involved in who's fighting now? Who else is involved?
Oh, well, no, I saw, other people were jumping on it, and I don't remember who. I couldn't remember I couldn't name names. But I remember Sursova, or Kirkova, I guess.
Oh, yeah. This is what it all comes down to, Voxman. And this is what it really comes down to. Like, Larry and Brad don't give a fuck about me for real. They are mad. They're seething at Vox for rabid puppies still. And that usurped Sad Puppies and actually accomplished more than Sad Puppies ever did because they quit. They gave up. They took their ball and went home. And Vox then burned down the fucking Hugo Awards. And they're bitter about that to this day. And so they can't get at Vox because Vox is not on any of these platforms. And not only that, but if they did, Vox's personal army would utterly obliterate them, right? So they go at me thinking that it's going to, this is my theory, that it's going to they're going to knock me down and knock out some of that influence or something like that. And things are going to be able to go back to the good old days when Bane Books was the place to be.
Well,
and that's the thought. Yeah.
Off the top of my
head, they went after the. Oh yeah, I saw that. The Larry supporters went after the rooms. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of that. Sucks. I saw some people talking about Nick Cole and Blaine Pardoe. And that kind of bugged me because I know Nick personally, and he's one of those people that when 01 Publishing pretty much nearly went out of business in 2016 because of TDS, and all the anti-Trump people just immediately cut ties, stopped speaking with us. We lost all our friends. Nick Cole was one of the few people who actually came out of nowhere and was still like, no, you guys aren't fucked. You still got friends. I mean, he didn't have to do that. I mean, we went to lunch with him. He was a good guy. I've had nothing but good experiences.
The weird part is I've gone out to dinner with Nick and his wife and all that too. And then Nick, when Larry went at me, Nick still went into his little Facebook group and started ranting about, I don't like that JDA either, and blocked me also. And I never fought with Nick. I never did anything. But again, Nick and Vox kind of fought towards the end of things there because Nick wanted to go his own way. And so I think, again, Nick just has derangement about Vox a little bit too.
Well, you know what? I know that you and Vox are really close, so maybe you could answer some questions for me.
I'm not Vox, by the way. So these are all
you're friends with him, though. You're
just
friends.
to know.
You guys
Yeah,
are very good
I'm
friends.
friends with him. Now, I like Nick actually upsets me more than Larry and Brad. Larry and Brad are libertarian, Evan McMuffin people. Like, I don't care. Nick's a stalwart Christian guy, and I would really like that. It really bummed me out to see that he was doing this, and it looked like it was for clout with Larry, because it's like I never had a bad interaction with Nick. It didn't make sense to me. But I do think it all comes back down to Vox Day at the end of the day. So what do you think is the deal there?
I don't know. I mean, the fact is, Vox has a brand, just like you have a brand, and it is a bit fiery. And I think a lot of people probably
but peaceful,
fiery,
mostly
peaceful, yeah. But yeah, you haven't killed anybody. But yeah, I will have to admit that Nick at one point tried to, when we got screwed over and pretty much we almost lost our company because of, Trump got elected and we lost distribution. We lost a lot of our writers and artists just said, we're not working with you anymore. All this work and effort we put into our company just gone overnight because we had the wrong opinions and weren't going to apologize for it. And Nick actually got us in contact with Vox. He said Vox is going to start publishing comics. And they were going to actually pick up Case File Arkham. And
they should have.
Everything seemed to be going fine. I did a little free labor for Vox, and then he never talked to me again. And I'm like, oh, so Castilla House is like every other publisher. That was my attitude. Okay,
that's fair. And I kind of recommend not going to publishers ever. And I'm of that camp. Because you're right. I think every publisher is kind of like that. But Vox also has his hand in a million different pies, for lack of an analogy. So he's very busy and he doesn't have a lot of support structure to where this is the guy who really is in charge of comics. It's just all Vox. And so it's not really his fault on that level. And it's not really but he does bite off a little more than he can chew sometimes, I think. He gets very excited about things.
From a creator perspective, I get, recommended this guy. We're talking, we're in contract phase. We're looking at the contract. We had some questions about it. Again, I do some free labor for him, and then he goes silent. No explanation as to why, not even we've changed our mind. And I got to admit, it left a bad taste in my mouth. It's like, oh, he's just like every other publisher. And that's my experience. I can't say it was mean or vindictive or anything, but you see my point?
I totally get your point. It's that's it. Yeah, exactly. Vox's problems are always personnel. He needs to delegate more. I've always said that. But it's hard to this business is a tough business, and you got to be moving on your feet always because things get stagnant so fast. It's true. So, sorry you had that experience, but I doubt it was malice on his part,
I hope not. I just, realize from my perspective, we've lost everything. We're trying to get back up on our feet, and this happened. It's like, okay. Because we were at our lowest point in 2016 because I've told this story. In 2015, we were almost to the point that Kat was going to quit her job. I'm already full-time, but Kat was going to go full-time on the publishing company, and then Trump got elected. And
I remember.
it was amazing just how much the woke crowd, just vicious, soulless, no loyalties whatsoever, stabbed us in the back hard. I mean, even the local bookstore wouldn't talk to us anymore.
Yes. And I know how it is. I mean, I had the same situation with my local convention, people I hung out with and all that too. It was very parallel time too. And by the way, guys, Jay Ichiro's comic is the Case Files.
Thank you.
Good.
Case File Arkham.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not bashing Vox. Winter, I'm not bashing Vox. I'm just saying my experience.
Yeah. That wasn't a bash, I don't think. It's the same thing. I have a bad experience with Nick because he just lambasted me for no reason. But I also like Nick overall, and I think Nick does good work. So there's nothing, you can have criticism without bashing, right?
But ultimately speaking, it depresses me. I mean, it really depresses me to see all of you guys
me too,
butting heads and arguing. I mean, the fact is that as you put it earlier, there is a entire New York publishing establishment that has absolutely no racial or ethnic bias who would love to see our entire industry go up in flames.
No kind of bias whatsoever. Like definitely not.
Oh, the rich people hat. Yeah. What is that hat, by the way? I swear, every time I see people on like foreign cars or some shit, they always got this hat and they never have jewelry. Like they always drive the nicest cars. What is that? A Yamaha? I thought that was a dirt bike, bro. Let me see. Yamaha. I could have swore a Yamaha was like... Yeah, no, it's not a Yamaha, bro.
Not a Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Not a Yamaha, bro.
Oh man, yeah, it's really sad, and I don't want to fight these guys either, and I told them such. But like they really want to. And if you listen to the way they talk, I would never dial down or be friendly with JDA because he's such a scumbag. It's like, holy shit, like what's the problem? And then when you find out what the problem is, JDA made a meme I didn't like in 2019.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
What? And if you I have the same problem with Declan Finn, and I love Declan. And again, like buy Declan's books. He's a good Catholic conservative. Like he actually more than Larry and Brad. Declan's really on our team.
Friend.
It sucks. I posted a meme of George Bush did 9/11, and Declan got way butthurt about it and like hates me because George Bush. Because I mean, let's be honest, George Bush did 9/11. So he hates me over that. It's not my fault that George Bush did not. It's George Bush's fault. I hate George Bush. I hate George Bush. You know? God.
Wait. There are people who actually are carrying water for W. I don't care what side of the political fence you're on.
He literally hates me because I posted a George Bush did 9/11 meme. It was I had George Bush's face on Thanos, and then one of the towers got all gone. And it was amazing. It was a great meme.
Got all gone.
I didn't make the meme. I mean, that meme was out there. I found it on 4chan. It was popular already. It wasn't my fault. I just posted because I thought it was funny. So, and what happened to Building 7? What the fuck happened to Building 7, chat?
We'll
God.
never know.
We'll
Much
never
like
know.
how many licks it takes to get the center of a Tootsie Pop, the world may never know.
So it's really sad. And the thing is, I don't have any malice against Declan, but he hates me. I mean, and it's all because of a meme. And Declan's a shit poster. This is what I really don't get about it. He's a shit poster too. Like, I'm just shit posting. I do not care. Like, why are you so mad? Stop. But yeah. Oh, well. I can't fix people. I've tried very hard. And Declan would be very welcome on the show. He could sell his books here anytime. Larry, I don't know about, but Declan would be. So same with Nicole. And as we get bigger, we're at a point now. We routinely have 150 people in the chat live, and
nice.
We're going to be at a point where we will routinely have 1,000 people in the chat live. Once we hit that number, I bet you these guys are going to be a little less mad at me. Just a little bit.
You know, Matt from the past.
So,
you know, the thing is, there's plenty of reason to suspect Bush. I mean, the Bushes and the Kennedys, Joe Kennedy, when he was with the mafia, had very strong ties. Don't think that's a coincidence.
Yes.
But okay, hey, if we're going to promote books, seriously, Boobs of Steel, buy it.
Yes.
Boobs of Steel. This book is not what you think. This is all about the fact that the left and the communists and the woke people are trying to take away femininity. And they want to worship ugliness. They want to worship androgyny. And this is all about the fact that all the way back to the beginning of time, we have had Amazonian archetypes in our fiction and feminine archetypes, and they serve a vital, vital function in our culture. Seriously, read it.
I would never forget the little people. You're not a little person, John. I was just on your show the other night, and I love John A. Douglas. He's a great guy. On Time Books, hashtag Iron Age. So definitely give him a sub for his channel. Are you a mod in my channel yet? Are you not? Oh, let me make you a mod. You can show your shit. Let me see. Add as moderator. There you go, bro. Cool. Johnny Douglas is great. Good times. So a person who hates boobies is our good friend Renfamous. Do you guys remember Renfamous?
Oh God. Is Renfamous even around anymore?
Oh, I know. Back in 2018, actually, it was Mike S. Miller's fault. Renfamous is Mike S. Miller's fault, Smiller. You did this. In conjunction with Edwin. Do you remember Edwin Nishiro?
Yeah, I remember Edwin. And, you know, I heard Edwin
These
cracked.
guys. No, Edwin's cool. He
is he
cracked less
you know,
than
I at the time I got along with him fine. He seemed like a nice guy, but he seemed to have also kind of like War Campaign broke him.
Yeah. I mean, well, War Campaign broke a lot of people and ruined a lot of things. But they're gone now. There was campaign now. And everybody's happy.
Which I'm glad about because that was one of the reasons I distanced myself from comics. You remember I went on to Ethan's show and I tore into them. And I mean, I really laid into them.
Probably liked it.
And
it's true.
Really?
Yes. So Renfamous was the lore here. Renfamous was just some God, I can't.
Need a minute, buddy?
Oh boy. Okay. Renfamous. Oh shit. Okay. Renfamous was some random cosplayer on Twitter.
Shit.
Come on, random cosplayer. Let's go.
Was a random cosplayer on Twitter, and she was posting these like pictures of herself, and Smiller and Edwin got on her thread somehow, and Smiller did ask if she had a penis, and Edwin made some comment about, I can't remember, about her being ugly or fat or something, and she's. Do we have that stinger still?
Hmm?
The ugly or fat one. Oh, we got rid of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah. And now, so once that happened, this was like way early Comicsgate. Renfamous like decided to like go full war on Mike S. Miller.
There you go.
She looks kind of cute there.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's Ro right there.
There's Ro. I wasn't looking at Ro.
See?
I'm not looking
Ro
at
on the
Ro.
bed.
I don't want to look at Ro on the bed.
Freshly pegged.
I don't want Ro on the red, freshly pegged. Stop. Oh God. But so because of this, she declared war on Mike S. Miller. This was and he was the one, and she looked up Mike's, of course, very vocal Christian stuff, and then suddenly was like, wow, Mike S. Miller's a homophobic, transphobe, racist, sexist bigot. And she decided to declare war on Mike. And Mike was the one she was at. And then she realized Mike was on Comicsgate Live. And so she started watching Comicsgate Live. And back in the day, Comicsgate Live was a show where it was a lot edgier than like the Kangs are today. And odd things would happen. There'd be words that start with N that get dropped over there. Do you have that stinger still?
No.
You got rid of that stinger too?
Of course I got rid of that one.
Gosh. There'd be words that start with F that were said over there. It was the wild, wild west. And it was a lot of fun. Plush, thank you for the $2 super chat. Gotta love it. JDA laughing at death's door as I entered the chat. Yeah, that was rough. I nearly died laughing right then, for real, because of Mike's comment. It was amazing. Still looks like a dude to me, says Mike. Really appreciate that. So all the fun stuff was said on those streams back then. So Renfamous, of course, got really mad at the internet because you're not allowed to have fun on the internet. No, Chad. Definitely don't have fun on the internet. Bad stuff. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Renfamous didn't actually conspire to remove my head. Ro started talking about like beheading me and shit to Renfamous, and she's like, I don't know, go somewhere else. To be fair. That was all Ro Kabir being creepy, like usual. So, yeah. So all that stuff happened back then. So she saw Comicsgate Live and was like, all these people are racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe, transphobe, phobe, and she decided to build, and she actually did very well for herself, building her platform by hating Comicsgate. And it was all Mike's fault, because I don't know that Comicsgate would have been on her radar if Mike didn't say she had a penis.
He
questioned
asked.
whether she
Didn't say.
asked the question. Didn't say, sorry. Asked the
He
question.
questioned her penal status. Okay.
Questioned the penal status. Correct. Yes. So that is so Mike is personally responsible for Renfamous existing in conjunction with Edwin, and then they went back and forth. And they concern trolled her in the thread, and she just went ballistic, and then she never let it go. And so that's where it's at to this day. Now, my good friend Ethan Van Sciver brought up a tweet of hers today. Cyberfrog. Okay. Cyberfrog HD. I wonder where he got that screen name for him.
Nope. No idea.
There's no other HDs out there we might know. He's just blocked by Scott Kurtz now?
Yep.
I've been blocked for years. So, yes.
Welcome to the club.
I wrote an article about this SJW asshole for bounding into comics a while back. He didn't like it. So, let's see. What's going on here? To prove AVS did something wrong with his drawing of a 10-year-old draw a little girl. Okay. So this guy was going at EVS today to prove that his drawings are better than EVS's drawings somehow. Cool, bro.
Neat.
And let's see. So EVS found a beautiful Renfamous tweet here. Oh, God. Here we are. Oh, William F. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you for the stream, boys. Thank Jay Ishiro Finney, of all people, by buying Boobs of Steel today.
Thank you. Boobs of Steel. Seriously. It is a comprehensive history.
I actually like that Scott Kurtz drawing, by the way. I thought it looked pretty.
Why can't I hear you?
But I don't know.
Well, that's interesting.
Hello.
Here it is.
You hear us now.
And using this pic to call me fat is hilarious.
How about now?
And Ethan says, I agree.
Your devices?
That is.
Can you not hear me either, Cider?
Okay, I'm going to log out and log back in because I can't.
Yeah, it's StreamYard. StreamYard sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. EVS is definitely okay. So can't believe Ethan called Ethan fat right to his. Well, Ethan is fat. That's true. Oh geez. That's pretty fat. Fuck Comicsgate. Wow. Cool. Sure, this is all caps, not EVS. So, this is one of Iconic Simps. So Iconic Simps are going in with Renfamous here. Oh, this is fun. So here's where it is. SJWs are super duper big mad. This is the lead story. This is the best. Actually, my lead story was Heather Antos and her Simps were going at Comic Book Hut. I forgot about that. But then this happened. Oh my gosh, the great one, the People's Champion, the Comic Book Hunt is back, my friends. And we determined last night, I'll get to that in a second, because I'll stay on this. I won't ADD. Promise you, Cider.
Say that.
I'll stay on topic.
Okay.
I will stay on topic. Can you hear us? No, he can't hear us.
1, 2.
Okay, no, I'm back. I can hear you fine. It's all good.
All right.
Can you say Heil Heather?
Heil Heather.
There we go.
Yes.
Now, I do remember that she had some weird obsession with a few of the people. Was it Mike, EVS?
Yeah. So what happened is we actually found out that the comic industry was propping her up and paying her for a bit. We think it was Joe Quesada who was doing it, And that got her going even more. And she built a pretty huge Twitter account about this. How big's her account? It is 12.9K followers. So she's got a bigger account than me by doing this, by getting the SJWs all to follow her to just go at Comicsgate. So there's a cottage industry. I got to think the Rippaverse detractors are probably the same thing. They like Vito's got to be making money off of this, right? Otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he said he made something like 170.
He said he made some good money off of it. Yeah.
Although there is a handful of people out there that are just bizarrely obsessed with him to the like stalker level obsessed with Rippa.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Gee, I wonder who that could be, John. I wonder who that could be.
Oh. So they're all together, guys. So the iconic simps were all on Renfamous's deal going at EVS and all this. And so they were big mad because Dan DiDio came on here and we just talked comics and had a good time and we acted very professional. And they can't handle this is the very thing that the SJWs can't stand. They don't want us to be able to just talk and be professional with other professionals. We're supposed to be, it destroys their entire narrative because we're all bad people who, whatever. And so she goes crazy here. Anyone know why Dan DiDio is streaming with John Delarose, a Holocaust denier who stalked and harassed women so aggressively that he's been blanket banned from multiple cons? What a statement to unpack. Can I sue her for libel over that? I guess I could. I bet she probably doesn't have money. So
what do you want? Like the raccoons in her walls?
Yeah, I know.
Well, one thing that I'm kind of glad about is that, claims like, words like anti-Semite, Holocaust denier, racist, bigot,
don't mean anything
none
anymore.
of those have any meaning anymore. They've been used so much for so many things. I mean, we've gotten to the point where, what is it? The ADL said, good morning is white supremacist code.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I shit you not.
So here it is, and this is I don't know. I've actually never really gone at Renfamous. I was actually pretty nice to her because at the end of the day, Ro was calling for my head, and she told him to buzz off, and I appreciated that because that when there's a guy like literally who wants to behead you and he's creepy, and you tell him to buzz off, I'm like, okay, cool. And she actually never went at me for the longest time, but now I guess my clout level is big enough that she feels like she needs to try to knock me down a peg. But the problem with that she has here, Chad, is this is really good street cred. I mean, I read this and I'm like, wow, I sound like a badass. I'm not this badass, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately, none of what she said is true. So, and I want to find out what cons I've been blanket banned from, because the only convention that's banned me is Worldcon, and they did so nothing about stalking and harassing women, whatever that is. Heil Heather,
right?
But they called me a racist, and it turns out that I am legally not racist, and they had to pay me money. So that was the only and then they went bankrupt. So Larry Coronary, by the way. I know you fought with Worldcon, Larry, and you wanted that Hugo Award and all that. But guess what? I'm the one who defeated Worldcon. You tucked your tail and went home, bitch. That's what I got to say about that.
Womp, womp.
Feels good. Feels good, Chad. So I don't know where she got this information. I want to find out what these cons are that have banned me, though, because I want to make videos about them and monetize this. Just like I'm going to monetize Renfamous right now. I'm going to make a video about this, too. This is great. Thank you for the content. God bless you, Renfamous.
Great content.
I love this. I love it. Monetize the haters, Chad. So here it is. She's big mad. And by the way, her posting this got me like another bunch of views on this interview. So tons of clicks. So thank you, Renfamous, on this. Really appreciate it. Good stuff.
Very cool.
So she got a lot of likes and retweets on this, which is kind of, I wish you could see who liked and retweeted stuff anymore, because I would love to see if who's doing this. That's fun stuff.
Papa Elon doesn't want anybody to be mad at nobody no more. He'll ban you.
I know, it's so sad. He'll ban Jay Ishiro.
Yep.
It's very sad.
Well, apparently a meaningless comment for the most part. I mean, as I mentioned, I've had plenty of people say, "Oh, you're a gun owner. I think you should be drone striked." That's a threat.
We can't. That's true. I can't be like John Malin and get mad at somebody for liking it. Oh, remember that one, chat? Oops, I'm not supposed to talk about that. My bad. Do you guys remember that one? Yeah, I remember that one.
We make a lot of friends here on the Dankstream.
We do. Love you, John Malin. No homo. But so this is going on right here, and she's getting me more clicks. It's great. Ethan actually made a comment that, wow, a lot of people like to talk about JDA on the internet, and it gets a lot of engagement. I'm like, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, man. You can view post engagements. Click on the 3 dots on the top right corner of a tweet. You can. How do you do that? View post engagements. Oh, hey, there's Ethan. Look, she's getting, I didn't have Dan DiDio doing an interview with someone who is a Holocaust denier or something, which would happen. That's so funny.
Very eloquent.
So Ethan, Vic King. Oh, she's getting ratioed. She's getting ratioed.
Jabba says, I'm going to like all the anti-JDA posts from Larry now. Woo-hoo.
Oh, but I'm going to know. But now Twitless showed me how to do it. Now I will know because of Twitlet. Twitless fucked your plan, Jabba. Here it is. Donald DeLay, because he's running a business and wants to sell comics. Should I have Donald DeLay on to sell comics, chat? Oh, geez. Oh, here we are. They are just, oh, look at this. Emojis from an A-log. Cassandra Cain. Yes. I'm actually going to.
Emoji warfare.
I'm going to actually, I'm on my alt because I'm blocked, of course. So I got to go on my main. And I got to go. Stephanie Brown was a way better Batgirl. There we go.
Oh.
There we go. Post.
That's going to make you.
I really shouldn't be surprised. I feel like old DC's fans saw something like this coming for a while. Man, that's disappointing. I imagine because Dan doesn't do due diligence is the dude's DC. He knows who I am. Oh, it's actual fandom. Yes. Actual fandom. Yes. Well, actual fandom. I've got actual comics, bitch. That's right. But I don't actually have any actual comics to sell you, actual comics fans. I only have an actual comics t-shirt for actual comics for now. Eventually, there will be actual comics. But right now, there's only actual t-shirts. So you can get the actual comics, brand merch, actual t-shirts. Rep this at the conventions in which I'm allegedly banned. And show Renfamous what's what. Thank you, chat, for supporting our t-shirts. Thank you, actual fandom.
Nice,
well, shit. Look at that. Well, shit. These people are so passive aggressive and gay. It's amazing. Here to him. Well, shit. Oh, Matt. Big yikes. Oh, no, not big yikes. This is a good one. Him. They all have him. WTF. This is incredibly disappointing. Do you think this is a they, them?
That's disturbing.
Yikes. Do you think what do you want to bet this one has pronouns? Yikes.
Pronouns mean you're instantly discounted is just insane.
What do you think? Do you bet that they do you bet that they have it?
Yeah, I bet.
I love the pic of Didio laughing. That's all Cider. Thank you, Cider. Yes. Oh, it is. It is when they're angry with the laugh. It is a good combo. It feels good. Yeah. Okay, let's look for the pronoun. No pronouns.
Oh,
but a furry.
Damn.
It's a furry. It's a furry.
Okay. So, like, does that qualify as pronouns?
There's my good friend Oz. He's telling Renfamous to cry more. Let's see. Did any big names retweet this, or is it just all A-logs? Does Renfamous have any clout anymore with anybody who's like real? Who are these people? The answer is no. SJW Captain America. They're all A-logs. Nobody who's an actual comic writer or whatever gives a fuck. It's just a bunch of A-logs. That's it. Wow, that's a lot of retweets. Holy crap, what the engagement. The engagement.
They like
Thank
to
you.
complain.
I hope you all watch. Oh, Ant, our good friend Ant from CBR.
Yeah. The ever
I
knowledge.
bet they're all in a they're probably all in a oh, Victoria C. Gunnert! There she is!
Magical day, huh, John?
Yes. Oh man, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. And that's it. So all A-logs. There were no people who have any talent, any capability, any clout within the comic industry cared about this whatsoever. Good work, Renfamous. But you did give me content. You gave me 186 people watching live. Thank you so much, Chad. Yes. Oh, so good. Dan DiDio. Sup, man? He didn't reply, I don't think. From today. Look at this. Look at how happy I am to have Dan DiDio on my show. Read about it here, says Bounding Into Comics. Yes. Dear God, your site is like entirely malware ads. They pay better than actual clicks. Now, Bounding Into Comics, we found out, I did a video on this. Bounding Into Comics in July got more clicks than Bleeding Cool.
Damn.
Bounding is now a bigger comic book news website than Bleeding Cool. Fuck it and suck it, Rich Johnston. Thank you. So good.
Yeah, there's someone who does deserve to go down in flames.
He is a disaster of a person. So here it is. This is it. She's going back and forth with Bounding Into Comics. This is great. Oh my God, so good. And here's the guy who here's the iconic comic simp who's in the Vicky crew going at it too, and then goes at it with Ethan.
Good for him.
Back and forth. I mean, not Ethan, Andrea, who's posting on behalf of defending her wonderful husband who's never done anything wrong. And they claimed DiDio, I guess, didn't fire Dan because he wanted to keep you. He was fired because he was screwing up. I don't know. But Ethan has a different story on that. And then it looks like she's mostly getting some A-logs saying it's disappointing, and then some Comicsgate people going, ha ha ha. DiDio did. Oh, this is one of the iconic simps too. Miracle Man. Iconic simp. DiDio did a live stream with John. Let's burn some books, Della Rose. Sir, look, I've learned my lesson, and burning books was too difficult. I should not be playing with fire. I only tear books to shreds on my live streams for money.
Right,
So,
for money.
Thank you. Yes.
Capitalism.
What is it? There it is.
Makes them shriek in terror.
I think those follower numbers are probably inflated. Oh no.
Oh God, Antos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, Heather. So, I mean, JDA's who's close personal friends, and this is what it all comes back to with Vox 14 words day. We're sketch therapy when you need them. Vox day 13 letters. Really lame. Fucking. Oh man,
really lame.
I miss sketch therapy. If he wants to throw in with a hate group, it's a hat group. Effectively end his career. It's his choice. The dude's 65. He doesn't give a fuck. And this is where they're going to have problems. Is everybody who's kind of aging in the industry, and the industry fucked all these people who are aging. The comic industry fucks everybody who's aging and needs it. Like, because what happens is you need to command a bigger salary at some point. And then they go, fine, we're just going to replace you with this guy from the Philippines for $75 a page. And they're going to buy it anyway because it says Batman on it. Have a great life. That's what the comic industry does to everybody. Okay? Dan DiDio is no exception to this. So he doesn't care anymore. He's writing his own books. He's having fun. He's making comics. He's talking about comics. He doesn't care about your political shit. He doesn't need to anymore. That's it. Jeez.
Simple as.
Yeah.
So just out of curiosity, since you know them, how the hell do you actually get a hold of Bounding Into Comics? Because I have tried multiple times to contact them.
You have?
Yeah, I've actually I've wanted to write articles for them, send them copies. Nothing.
Hold on, let me go. Let me give John Trent the link.
Well, he doesn't like to come on when we're talking Liam, so.
Okay, well, he can leave he can leave when we're talking Liam. That's fine. I have someone on who wants to write articles for you. His name is Jay Ichiro Finney, and he is awesome.
Thank you.
Do you want to say hi? Here's the link. Okay. That's how you contact them.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No,
sure.
Thanks.
So let's see. So the big thing John will ask to make sure, because we're, John and I are very simpatico in our Christian nationalism side of this sphere. And so he'll want to make sure that you don't counter signal any of his Christian nationalist stuff, but I don't think he would. So you can write your own art. He's usually pretty good about letting people write what they like and whatever they want, as long as it gets clicks, obviously. But doesn't like the counter signaling thing, because we've got our fair share of detractors at this point. Lofty Pixels, I'm looking at you, and it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. So that's typically the deal.
So what would be the counter signals that you mean by?
OMG, why are you quoting this Archbishop John Trent blah 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 blah, blah on Twitter? But you're not on Twitter, so it doesn't.
One thing that really kind of gets on my nerves is we've hit a day and age where every religion's okay to talk about except Christianity.
Except Christianity, right? I know.
And somehow, if you quote a Christian author, philosopher, or man of the cloth, just someone who is religious, suddenly that everything they say is discounted.
Yes.
That is disgusting.
You can't do that to any other religion, any other creed, any other anything. But as soon as Christianity gets talked about, mentioned, as soon as the values or mores come up, oh, why is bounding into comics? Aren't you supposed to be a pop culture site? Why are you talking about Christianity? It ends up that. And it's but it just shows people are very triggered by Christians at the end of the day. And it's true.
Well, I think they're very triggered by the concept of morality.
That's very true. Also, that's an astute point. Oh man. So we'll see if John Trent wants to come on. In the meantime, what else do I have today? I kind of have to pee. Do you want to show your book while I pee? You can do that.
Okay, sure. One more time. Well, currently, the book that I am pushing most is the one I've currently published, Boobs of Steel. And again, I will say over and over again, read the reviews. It is not what you would expect. It is not just some great big explosion of titties, although that would be nice. What it was originally it was just an article that I was hoping to submit to either Bounding into Comics or whoever would take it. And it was about the fact that I had noticed a trend within comics that the moment the SJWs came in, the first thing they wanted banned were busty superheroines and the Amazonian archetype.
Mm-hmm.
And that as that went on, it was, okay, well, the boobs are offensive. Why? You never got an explanation. And then after that, oh, well, attractive women are offensive. Oh, women that look like women are offensive. And
those are the most offensive.
And in doing so, I ended up falling down a rabbit hole of finding out this has been an ongoing battle since at least maybe the 20s or 50s. And it all goes back, yes, I will say it, it goes back to communism. Frederick Wertham, who nearly destroyed the comics industry, was a communist. And he believed that that comics were going to turn the nation fascist and anti-Semitic. And therefore comics needed to be regulated by him and him alone. But then the feminists in the 1970s split and were enraged because half of them liked Wonder Woman, and the other half, the communist half, were enraged to the thought of a beautiful woman representing their movement. And I went through a full history of basically all the way up from the Paleolithic era to the 1970s. I also covered the 80s and I covered Japan, about how These archetypes are vital. They're critical. That we need them in our culture, and they serve a purpose. And that the culture war, when they say, "Oh, it's just a big booby superhero," no. They went after Lara Croft and Power Girl for a reason. You realize they've been trying to ban those characters since 1995. Why? It's because what they represented. The fact that now we're getting characters. What was it?
I agree with this too. This is great. We can all agree that commies are bad.
Yeah,
we all hate commies.
Commies are horrible.
So I did not just pee, Chad. I got my favorite snack, as you know, it's Ruffles.
Why do you have those in the bathroom?
I went to my pantry also.
Oh.
And then I got sparkling water because rich people drink sparkling water cider, as you are aware. So
A lot in your bathroom pantry.
Yes.
You know, Brad, I tried to get JD Cohen to give the book a look, but I think he thought it was something other than what he thought it was.
Makes sense.
I offered him a free copy, and I think he thought it was a titty book.
Next on the agenda is the return of the Great One. The stream got blasted due to the Lord of the Rings song. It got blasted?
Yeah,
But
we
what
had back at
happened?
the beginning. That was forever ago.
Is my stream dead?
No, it shouldn't
No,
be.
everybody's here.
Yeah. Like
No, it
way
just
back
froze
at
up
the
for a
So
minute.
so we're not demonetized either. We got super chats, right? Yeah.
Yeah, at least one. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. The Great One, the People's Champion, the Comic Book Hut has returned, my friends. I know you're excited. And while the SJWs have been all up on my grill, and Larry Correa, it's the same thing. Larry Correa is an SJW too. Fuck it. Has been all up on my grill. This is interesting, this return of the Comic Book Hut, my friends. Now, I've got a theory on what's happening here, and I'm going to tell you what's going on once I find the link to the Comic Book Hut thing. Here it is. So he made a new video, and it looks a lot like my videos, which is interesting. Yeah, people. So he used a thumbnail very similar to mine, and used content that's very similar to why you guys tune into this channel. And we're gonna show you a little bit of it here. He did his Comic Book Hut thing where he pointed a phone at a laptop screen, though, rather than just doing a screen share thing. So here it is, the return of the Great One, the People's Champion, the Comic Book Hut. Everybody, are you so excited right now, Cider? You look excited.
I am.
IDW published loses $1.28 million in the quarter. Now, I have a question.
What's your question?
Like someone used to say, I have a question.
What's your question?
Who could possibly have done this? And I have another question.
What's your
Who the
question?
hell am I? Hi, everybody. This is the Comic Book Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the Great One, the People's Champion.
Yes, he's back. Ah, so good. And so what happened when he posted this is he got bombarded with a big pylon on Twitter, much like I'm getting with Renfamous and Larry Correa and all the SJW shit piling on me. Very weird. Very weird. So if we start to look at what happened with this here, the Comic Book Hut, then of course he decided to fight because he's unlike Larry Correa, the Comic Book Hut's a fighter.
Player. He's
Here
in the
he is.
arena.
You can see Heather Antos is so thin-skinned and guilt-ridden over her success that she sicked her simp army on me. What a bunch of award winners. And here it is. Wow, he's literally copying my videos. I made this video like a few days ago.
Whatever.
That's funny. Oh, no, I love it. I'm going to retweet it. That's smart. Good idea. But most cartoon versions of people are supposed to look cute. It says Heidi McDonald. Heidi McDonald went at the Comic Book Hut. Oh my God. Do you know who Heidi McDonald is?
Oh, I'm familiar with her.
Oh,
she was one of the big time boob haters.
for those like Cider, she's an award-winning editor-in-chief of comicsbeat.com. So she's one of the SJW mainstream access media people in comics that, of course, bounding into comics gets much bigger clicks than. So she's going off on the comic book hut. You don't understand anything about the publishing business. If you look, Hut's getting ratioed here by some people. Yeah, women scare you, eh? And then, of course, I replied, here's the guy who said, women scare you.
Oh. Women should be scared of that.
That's true. And
Heidi is a woman who made a career bitching about Power Girl for 20 years straight. Seriously.
We sure that's a woman?
Hi.
Oh, no. We know what happens next.
I know what happens when I say hi. I get accused of harassment.
Yep.
I get accused of bigotry. I get accused of Holocaust denying. You know, I mean, this is what happens when I say hi. I got to stop doing it, chat, but I just
you got to.
I just can't.
John, you aren't making jokes about cookies, are you?
Never. But why, if you're making cookies, would you use a wood door to your oven? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Brightest Day Audio thing. Hi. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank you for the Josh chat. Heather Antos equals H-A-H-I-L add call the ADL.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Oh, boy.
She does sign, because she's an editor, she signs books, but she does sign at HH.
She signs at
I'll
HH when she signs. I showed this off on. I got a signed Heather Antos book. Have you seen it, Jay Shara? Let me grab it.
Okay.
Very special to her.
It's kind of like the secret message behind Hong Kong.
No, it's just letting her. She just signs it Heil Heather for some reason.
So, I mean, so as one does, an editor of a comic went out and did a signing of a comic like it was her comic. I mean, have you ever heard of a freaking editor doing this?
No.
Oh shit!
That's an embarrassment.
Hold on.
That's why
I don't think this is important, but I gotta take it. Cider, you do your spiel thing with my phone call stuff because I can't hear.
Okay, JDA can't hear us right now, so remember, you can hit like, subscribe, and slap that bell because he does like to go live on odd times. As happened today, he was 15 minutes late to his own stream. But more than that, these streams are going to go behind a membership wall as soon as we're done with them. So if you want to relive those happy moments and maybe get a giggle out of the next segment, feel free to choose the right membership tier for you. It's like 99 cents to have full access to the channel and check out all the neat things. But if you select that big tier, you're probably going to get some actual comics merch, like the neat hat JDA has on right now. You're muted. He's still muted and he doesn't know.
God,
there we are.
Damn it. Were you telling him to subscribe to my Subscribe Star?
Nope.
Oh, I don't really like give out like physical things for like channel members here. Just the Subscribe Star.
Oh,
this is what I want.
Subscribe Star. My bad. Yeah. I apologize.
You were on the wrong deal.
Just get the
be a channel member anyway, because I put all these streams behind paywalls. But
yeah, I told him that part.
Subscribe Star, which is cheap. It's like $1 to get on there. But for Subscribe Star, this is where we're producing all of our cool content and we're making our big culture war push. So please get on here and support our channel. It supports everything we do. And this takes a lot of hours. We're putting a lot of work into this, guys, believe it or not. So Liam is working, right? Liam's back. He's sure.
Liam's the gift that keeps on giving.
So is Heather. So as I was saying, before I got that phone call that interrupted, have you ever heard of editors going out and just doing signings for a freaking comic book?
Only really pretentious ones.
Well, we got news for you.
This is narcissism on the next level. So it gets even better. So it's only the cover artist and her did the signing, not the writer or the artist of the book. We're not involved in this. First off, the artist signed the crotch, which is great. I think it's hilarious.
That's where you want your eyes.
It is. But Heather, if you look at it here,
HH.
HH.
I see it. HH.
Heil Heather.
Heil Heather. Yes. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yes. Oh my gosh.
You know, the only time I've ever heard of an editor doing a signing was back when I was with Archaea, and Zachary Quinto paid to have his friends have comic books under Archaea's label, Archaea Bat Black, and Quinto signed the books, even though he had nothing to do with them.
Interesting. So Heather got the Comic Book Hut made a video about her.
Yep.
He even stole the picture I used for my thumbnail. I mean, this is amazing. He really is just like aping my. I love it. I have no. I don't hate this at all. I want you all to subscribe to the Comic Book Hut. I think it's amazing. So the Great One, the People's Champion, definitely one of the mods put in the link because I'm not gonna find it right now. I don't want to click on this right now. But all of her simps went on immediately.
Rabbit.
And just went way. She's responsible for some of the best licensed books out there. Did you get dropped on your head as a child? Dear Lord, no. These are all he/hims. Writer and colorist. This guy literally works for IDW. Okay.
Yep.
Guitar player, comic book retailer, of course. So these are people who are all, and this person doesn't have anything like that on there, so can't tell. Lotus Land Comics, a comic news, Access Media. Okay, so everybody on here is part. Heidi McDonald, we already talked about Access Media, is part. It's like they're all in a Discord or a Facebook group together. Remember, Comics Gate started because comics pros were all in a Facebook group together, a comic professional Facebook group together, and they were conspiring to get your boy Zach banned from New York Comic Con. That's where that came from. So that happened.
The oldie cum dumpsters.
And they all went in there and they all just like bitched about you boy Zach. They threatened violence against him, things like that. Totally cool when they do it. So you know that, like, looking at the people who are listed here, IDW employees, comic retailers, comic book access news websites, all of these people are in a group somewhere and they're doing this, right? So the Comic Book Hut has determined that Heather Antos has a search for her name. And she drops these links in a little Discord or something, and all these people come and pile on anybody who criticizes her. That's his theory. And I actually think it's true, just based on what I'm seeing here. Really gay. But she's a woman, so is it gay at that point? I don't know. It's exactly what Iconic Comics does, though, at the end of the day. So, all right. We are 2 hours into the show, which means we're about to end things, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. Thanks, Jay Ishiro, for coming on.
Yeah, well, thank you for bringing me on and just kind of having a chance to explain what the hell happened on Twitter.
Oh, wait.
Den Arme im Dienste meines Volkes, gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig...
Holy shit! We'll always love you! I can't believe you did this to me, goddammit! How could you do this to me?
Liam spurged out again.
It just keeps happening. Just keeps happening.
Oh God!
I don't even know what this is about, dude. Like, he's totally lost me with this one.
You like how I tricked Ishiro here into like I'm ending the show. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
like, and the chat was all making angry. I loved it. Oh gosh. You guys should know better than to trust me at this point. Didn't Larry Correa tell you not to trust? Oh, John Trent doesn't want me to do this. We can't talk about this. John Trent is way too
happening
of a guy. You can't do Liam content. So but I want to introduce you.
Are we live? I guess we're live.
We're live. We're very live. We're live in front of 197 people.
John Trent, editor-in-chief of Bounding Into Comics Extraordinaire. Thank you for the article about my stream yesterday. It seems to have triggered quite a lot of people.
Yeah, I actually give you, so I sent Cider, I actually covered, I'm going to cover it on the Bounding Into Comics channel too, but I sent it to Cider earlier. I give you a little bit of criticism. I think you should have asked a follow-up question about that topic. And then I also think that you gave him an out. You pulled up your Batman book instead. You should have.
It's a good Batman book.
You should have let him. I know, but you should have let him keep talking. You should have let him talk. He was actually answering that super chat question, and we didn't get enough of it.
Sorry.
But
sorry I failed you.
But yeah.
Ishiro's interested in writing for Bounding into Comics, though, and he's a good writer.
Yeah.
Like, I can vouch for him. So, do you know him?
I think I've seen you around. I can't really stay that long because I got my kids here. But yeah, I thought it was like I didn't even think we are gonna be live. That's why I kind of tuned in.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, just send me an email. jftrent@boundingintocomics.com. So
comics.com.
Yeah, it's just my first and middle initial and my last name at boundingintocomics.com, and I should be able to see it, and we can converse there. But yeah, I actually am gonna have to run. So thanks for giving me the invite.
Sorry, John. Sorry, I didn't mean to
I
figured you knew a StreamYard link was live, but my bad.
Yeah, well, I use them sometimes for like. Sometimes you just got to talk with people, and it's the easiest thing to do. So I wasn't sure. I mean, the way you sent it, it was like you wanted to talk to a guy about writing on the site. So I didn't think it was going to be live, but yeah.
Oh.
Always tell him it's live.
Yeah.
It's live, John.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. See you. Bye.
Later.
My bad. I never said I was a professional at this shit. I'm a professional writer. I write professionally. I do not do this professionally. Sorry.
Speaking of unprofessional.
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ashley Lynn, hello. How are you today? Good to see you. Not that Ashley Lynn's unprofessional. I actually want to start something. I actually want a little warm up for this.
You are orange balling this audience so hard. Right now.
I know I am. Hold on, chat. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to give you just a little warm up here.
You need a warm up?
Here it is. Yeah.
So I was thinking about how muscles work.
Yes.
Oh,
right.
Good.
So like when you want to build muscle, thanks, Han. When you want to build muscle, you know, you actually micro tear them a little bit, and then those tears are what give them room to expand. So you recover properly. You know, they get bigger and stronger.
Oh.
So it occurs to me that the heart is a muscle.
The heart doesn't work like that, Jesse.
When you break your heart, go with me. Your heart breaks, right?
Uh-huh.
If you take care of it and recover the right way, maybe that lets you love a little harder the next time.
Oh yeah, baby. It's time for another episode of Dear Cider. That's right, sweetie pie, right here on the Dankstream. And don't forget, honey bunches of oats, to hit like and subscribe. That's right down here below this window.
Do you have any advice for Jesse?
I have no idea what's going on.
Jesse,
I'm having
stop doing the feminist suppositories. It's killing you. Okay? Just come back to Earth and enjoy yourself. It's okay. It's safe down here. Jeff can't get you. Promise.
God bless Jeff. I need to talk to Jeff from World Class Bullshitters and get him on the show.
You just sit down and have like a Montel episode with him, and you're like, okay, so when did you know she was nuts?
You want nuts, John? This is nuts. So, Jayshra, if you missed it, Liam has launched a brand new book, which is going to save comics, like he did last time.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, he got backers.
Yeah, it worked.
So his sob streams are working, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Doino King now has 30 backers. Wow.
Good.
So he's done this. And I guess who the fuck is backing this? Stop it. Ugh. Well, I guess.
Go ahead. So he'll just keep doing this.
Yeah,
it'll get crazy.
Why am I saying this?
He already went with love letters that were addressed to him.
He read love letters the other day. He screamed at me the other. He screamed at.
We still need to finish that.
Oh my god, there's a lot. There's so much. I mean, he's streaming twice a day with these sob streams now because he only has 30 backers. And it's mainly because he didn't deliver on his book Boy Island, like from a couple years ago, which still has not been completed or delivered to anybody. And he keeps launching new campaigns and burning more bridges as he does so. So,
Ethan did it again.
Ethan back. Oh, Ethan back. Oh, so he has. Oh, it's Indiegogo, so you can back multiple times. So it's Ethan. Ethan's feeding the cow for us. God bless you, Ethan, for your service. Thank you. We appreciate it. So let's get into which one's worse. Is it stalking update or Loif with Liam winning?
It's the stalking update.
Update.
He's very upset about something.
He's very upset about someone. But then he streamed again. And then don't forget, a day ago he streamed Feuds. And we only got a little bit into that. And then there's stop contacting me and attempting to contact me through third parties. And then there's Dino King Day 10. And yes. Very lots of spurg outs. Let's see this one. I have to get past this shitty music that he plays. God damn it, Liam. Why?
Maybe. Hit play. See what happens.
No, it's still fucking shitty Liam music. Yeah. God, you did a 6-minute video.
He needed a minute to collect himself. It's very scary.
Liam, really?
Yep.
Oh my God, Liam. There he is. Half the video is him playing copyrighted music. This is amazing.
Yep. He looks even worse. Okay.
He looks like Mark Wade's son. Right. He looks like.
Well, this morning, this is how I started my day. I'm meant to be going off getting, dealing with cancer stuff in Lismore today. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'll be leaving for that in about 15 minutes. I just spent the last 2.5, 3 hours down at the police station.
Oh, no.
We filed an apprehensive violence order against a woman named Julie. Think you're so smart.
Julie, who are you? In the chat.
I think she's so smart.
In the chat, press J if you're Julie. I'm gonna out you, and the crown's gonna get you right now. Julie, I know you're there. Are you Julie J $? J, there's J. Is J $, Julie? Is WR Winter jewelry? Damn it, Julie. Is Stephen Rockwood Julie? Well, no.
Oh no.
Everybody. There's too many. It was a conspiracy of Julies.
Well,
look at all these Julies.
Well, there's one, John.
Oh, Julie. Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't know the attacker was Chinese.
Oh my gosh! Look at all these Julies in the chat. That's not good. Let's find out what Liam did about this.
Smart. There's cameras everywhere. We've got cameras fucking everywhere.
Cameras
my
everywhere.
Old residence.
Cameras fucking everywhere, chat.
Everywhere.
All the way around the mobile home. So, yes.
He's even got drones flying around.
Letter
yes.
Addressed to Leem. By the way, no one in my real life calls me that.
Oh, no.
No one.
No one.
Oh, no.
That's an online thing that started with Yuka, and it's to a very specific circle of people. In that letter, there was threats on the life of, my family, my dogs, along with a bag of poison. We believe it to be rat poison. Dog meat.
Wait, what? Hold on.
That's quite a face right there.
So some chick named Julie showed up at his house and dropped off a letter addressed to Leem with death threats and poison wrapped in dog meat.
Yep. That's what he said.
And this is my fault, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Mexican cartel.
Okay.
With a certain group of people.
Holy shit. Why?
So, now we don't live there anymore. So we had to correspond and do a whole bunch of fucking around.
Oh, it's at his old house.
This morning with 2 different police stations. But we believe we know who the person is. We've put out an ABO on them. I'll have their full name and details.
I think it had to have been a brown CBR, Liam. I guarantee it was a brown CBR.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling through time and space using MS Paint.
Yes.
Soon, probably within 48 hours. People think they're going to kill my dogs and kill my family to get to me now. Yeah. That's what
Holy shit.
Well, you have a $2 super chat, John.
Holy shit.
This is gonna get.
Oh God, you read
Dymo Z for $2 says, to quote Chris Chan, July.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right. Has Leem gone full Sonichu here, guys?
It's transcended Liam and become Chris Chan.
Oh no.
I am become
gosh.
Chris Chan, destroyer of
Oh my gosh.
legality.
So are you aware of our comic book campaign we're working on right now, Jay Girofini?
Probably. Which one?
Top Grift.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen that.
Okay. So I have a new
The one
book.
I kept retweeting was Sparks.
Oh, that's a while. You know me. I've got a new book every like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So our new book is going to be called Top Grift, right here. And
I remember seeing that.
Very important. Yeah, I mean, you might remember something very similar, but way shittier. This one.
Yeah, I remember. I remember sharing that.
Yes, this is it's shit the book. So, what do I do with shit the book? I mock it. And so we have our Andrew Tate mocking parody we're making, which is fantastic. Mike S. Miller is doing the art on it. And that is also fantastic. And let's see. Where's my variant cover? I wanted to show the variant. Did I not save the variant cover? Oh my
John,
God. How embarrassing.
You didn't save the variant cover.
I didn't save the beautiful variant
on your
cover
Mac
by Mike S. Miller. Gosh.
Okay.
How could I let the chat down like this? Let me find the variant cover for you, because once you see the variant cover, you're gonna be like, wow, this
might get him
Grift
kicked
thing,
off a
there's
Kickstarter.
something to it.
It's
There's
pretty...
something to it. So you saw the beautiful original cover. Now Mike Miller really outdid himself on the variant here, which is going to this is going to change the way you read comics, mainly in that you're not going to be able to read it. But this is the variant cover.
I know. Take a minute. Just drink it in. It's intense. Yeah.
You see how great it is compared to the original.
It's not a Where's Waldo. It's what you see, what you get.
Yes. So these are only going to come slabbed and graded by CGC, so you will not be able to read the variant edition at all. But we are going to sell them for $100.
Now, John, does the variant edition contain the extra story that Mike was talking about? The extra pages?
It might. I mean, there's really no way to know. There's really
exactly. It's sealed inside the book. You'll never know.
So, but a lot of people in the chat really don't like Mike S. Miller. So so we're doing this parody of this, which is shit the book, and a lot of Andrew Tate's a grifter, so we're doing Top Grift. And then since a lot of people don't like Mike S. Miller, I figured the best way to handle that and handle all the hate that we're going to get is to run a spite campaign against Mike S. Miller within the campaign. So we're going to have a second book, which is a parody of the parody book, which is done by the Quaff. It is a second parody book. It is a spite campaign. And this one is not Top Grift, but it's going to be Top CG, right? To defeat Mike S. Miller. So, yes, it's beautiful stuff. Now, what's happened on this is, and this all ties into Leem. Don't worry about it. We have Leem content that actually goes with this right now. That's what Lidl sent me. I've actually done two things. One, Top Grift is going to have a cover by Nerd Wonder. And Nerd Wonder, you might remember, she's the lady who was, quote, #romanced. And so Nerd Wonder, who was #romanced by Leem. Now, Lidl was the colorist for Boy Island. And so since Lidl got fired from Boy Island because she didn't get paid anyway, she is covering the Top CG alt cover by Felsbug. Now, Felsbug drew a beautiful cover for Top CG, and Lidl has just turned in the colors, chat. So this is Boy Island's colorist right here, original colorist, because, oh, she quit. She didn't get fired. Liam claimed that you never turned in your work on time. You couldn't do anything right.
Right. That's why he gave everything tablet.
Up. Right.
Incompetent.
But wasn't Liam the one that was promising to bring in young nubile girls and training them to be artists, even though he can't draw worth a damn.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do with Lidl, right? But Lidl said no. Hashtag. That's why we have hashtag Stop Raping Lidl.
Yeah, it's very vital,
obviously. So, so we have our Lidl and Felsbud cover right here, guys. Everybody, here it is, colored by Lidl.
Look at that.
The top CG variant featuring Lil Liam, who has nothing to do with Liam and no copyrights, and with his little dinosaur hat, Boss Dinosaur, right? His little, there's Castle Grayskull with the late books in the back. Beautiful stuff. You got a Wiggle in the back there who's like a son to him. It's beautiful. Yes. Ah, good job. Good work on this, Lidl. Oh my gosh, you turned this around so fast. It's incredible. I didn't even know Felsbug had scanned it in yet, and then it's done.
It's because of Liam's fantastic training.
She trained him. We owe this to Liam.
She trained him. Oh no, we wish she did. That did not happen.
So I don't have a link available to buy. Yeah, we know Devastator. Devastator. That's true. But we don't have a link to buy this yet. It's not up yet. But that's coming soon. So thank you, Lidl, for your service. We was Dino Kings. That's right. But we was also
sent an angry letter.
Sent an angry letter and poison wrapped in dog food.
Right.
Allegedly.
Yeah, dog food.
Well, it's not going to work. So, just thought I'd let everyone know. I'm going to go deal with my other stuff now.
Nobody will hold him and Dino King down, chat. Nobody. Not even Julie.
Stay strong, Liam. Stay strong.
Fucking disgraceful. What if my daughter was in the yard and she...
What if his daughter walked outside by herself at 2 years old? Because she's 2. So Liam would have had to have left her outside by herself. Went and picked up dog food and ate it.
Full of poison. Not just any
Full of poison.
Full of poison.
God damn it. So,
but it's not going to get to him, John. It's not going to get to him.
It's not going to get to him, right? Yeah. So, I mean, obviously this didn't happen. Again.
Yeah.
Jay Shrew like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that is actually my take on it.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, okay.
No, it was put in the fucking letterbox in a bag and everything like that with threat of further action. And it's according to the letter, it's my fault because I've made them crazy. Well, how's that worked out? How do you make someone else crazy? I don't even have anything to do with these people. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know if she's been hired or she's just dropping it off for someone else or whatever, but the police know who she is. We've got her face. We've got her confession. It's like all handwritten.
Confession.
I'm glad it wasn't in Braille.
This will be the fucking end of it, but I just feel sorry for the people that are living in that old house now. You know what I mean?
Do you think she was hired on Fiverr? Like the drone strike that was against his house the other day?
No, that's Gumtree. He went on to that artist website and hired some artists to go, oh, you got a super chat.
Oh, Art Games, thank you for the Canadian $5. It was great to have you on our unauthorized stream yesterday. That was fun. Bug me to finish another illustration for the Screaming Void. Why don't you finish another illustration for the Screaming Void? By the way, Art Games has a work up on Archaven, which is Vox Day's sort of answer to Webtoon, if you guys have not seen that. And so you can check these out on archaven.com and go look for his work there. So here it is, .archaven.com. And there's a lot of great stuff on there. A lot of my work is on here also, guys. So, and a lot of Chuck Dixon's work's on here too. So go check it out, please. Thank you so much, Art Games. Appreciate it. All right. What else do we got, Leem?
They shouldn't have to deal with this shit. Waking up in the morning to crazy fucking letters and fucking poison in their mailbox, right?
Wait, the 2-year-old. Wait, he made it sound like it was on the ground or something. that the 2-year-old could grab it and eat it. But if it was in his mailbox, the 2-year-old would not be able to get into a mailbox to then go grab the dog food poisoning.
John, she's very smart. She uses stilts. All right,
Okay.
so she could have easily just walked right over there on baby stilts.
Right. So his story already doesn't make any sense and is already obviously a lie.
Perfect sense.
Again. There you go.
Fucking disgraceful.
Fucking disgraceful.
That's me, race trader Liam, for daring to have a black daughter. Fuck you guys.
Wait, what? What? Bro, what?
That's new.
Because he adopted.
No.
He adopted.
Wait, what? That's not what he said, though. Like, wait a minute. Hold on.
He's a race trader for having a black daughter, but he means like adopting.
Fucking disgraceful.
Are you sure about that?
That's me, race trader Liam, for daring to have a black daughter. Fuck you guys. Fuck.
I'm glad that he's so mad that he ended the stream right in the middle of fuck you.
Shit. Holy shit.
Yes.
This is amazing.
You know what ginger's an anagram for, Jabba?
Oh my god. Oh geez. So his wife is white. Do we know, by the way?
Yeah.
So is it like a Bendis thing where he ordered the girl from Africa?
He must have. I don't know.
No, he adopted her daughter from a previous marriage, and apparently that's upset people in the community somehow. And somehow that's Comicsgate's fault.
Or
someone in the community watches our stuff and has decided to make it a further torment. Or Liam's crazy.
Hear me out. The baby wasn't Liam's.
What was in that water? Like 7 more streams. That right there is 7 more streams. You're never going to hear the end of that. Of course, it's my. Do I have to get a paternity test and prove the comment?
Yes, Liam, you do.
One ball.
Wow.
If his life is such an adventure, why doesn't he just write an autobiography then?
It's Hex Allen's baby. Might be. Because he'd have to work. Liam's busy working. You could tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he did another stream too. I don't know what happened on this. I mean, we still have Foyt from the other day, but what did he do today? Oh, super chat. Hey, Lord Raptor Jesus, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. We was Kangs and Shit. Word, Dino Kangs is what we were. We were Dino Kangs. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Loif with Liam winning. Okay, so he started out with a bunch of weird stuff again. And then here he is. He's winning, chat. So that stream, when was this? Like an hour after that? He's that definitely sounded like winning right there. TJ, is it TJ's baby? Hold up.
What a fucking fantastic day. So,
wait a minute. You just said you got death threats like less than an hour ago. What's happening here?
It's a different day.
It's a different day?
It's a different day. It's a different day for Liam. Look. Took his hat off.
He just said there's poison in his mailbox.
No, it's a different day. Took his hat off.
Holy shit. This is psychotic. Oh my god, this is so nuts. Oh my god. He literally screamed at the internet saying there's poison in his mailbox, and then he comes. It's a great day, chat. How you doing today? Oh my god, this is wild. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared for his family now. This is really crazy.
I'm sorry. It's like very late. It's nearly midnight. I'm just sort of winding down. I just got home. I'm gonna crash, but I wanted to sort of share a little victory with you guys. We don't get many wins over here, so we're gonna hold on to these guys and ride it as long as we can. So,
that sounded kind of gay, Liam.
Yep.
Okay.
He's gonna use both hands.
This morning I woke up and I was pretty fucking livid. Like I was salty. I was salty as salty can be. Right.
Right.
The house that I'd formerly lived at had received another threatening letter. These things weren't uncommon. We'd hand them over to the cops pretty regularly. But there hadn't been any since we'd left, right?
Right.
Well, basically they'd sent they went a level further and they fucked themselves. So what happened was they sent another one, and this one was, I might get the wife to send photos tomorrow because no one's going to believe me. But
no, we're not going to believe you. You're making this shit up. I'm calling it right here. And you're not going to send photos. You're not going to show any proof. You're not going to do anything, just like you do every single effing time. We know exactly how this drill goes, don't we?
That Nerd Wonder put out, was that a consensual discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
that was
it
with
was an
employee.
encouraged and engaged. I can show, in fact, that I was not the initiator. Ooh. Ooh.
Show it then.
No.
Yeah.
No.
With the baby screaming. By the way, Jay Ishiro, if you guys want to really go back to the lore about Jay Ishiro and Liam and the experience here, if you don't know. Back in the day, Liam was a nobody, kind of hunting around Comicsgate, trying to get people to pay attention to him. And it was really sad that he wasn't able to get a following to just quickly make $100,000 like some of these guys who have been in the business for like 20, 30 years. He was just whining all up and down. He'd message people all day long, complaining, saying nobody will have him on a show. Why won't you do this? And hero of the people, Jay Shirofini, did a video to Liam being like, stop bitching on the internet. Nobody wants to hear a whiner. Nobody wants to hear about this. Just build your audience, make your book, work, and stop complaining all the time because people don't want to listen to complainers. And sure enough, you were right. And you were the first person ever to just call out Liam on his bullshit.
Well, the thing it was just, I saw his videos going around and I saw him whining, and it really bugged me that he was trying to guilt his audience into giving him money. And to be honest with you, I thought I was helping the guy out, saying, look, this is not how you sell something. Do not.
Yeah, you thought he was being honest and truthful in this stuff, and when he's not.
Yeah, I was like, look, stop trying to emotionally blackmail people into funding your crappy project. And he stalked me for the better half of, I don't know, a month, blaming me that I had destroyed his Indiegogo, and that I was a horrible person, and that we like the same music, so how dare I do that to him? And it was just a weird shit.
Wait, you like his shitty?
We like the same Pokemon. Why should he be mean to me?
Well, I posted a Devo song at the beginning of it, and I don't know.
Wow. Well, Liam's very happy right now. What's happening?
But fucking but they'd included just the generic stuff. They said that I make them crazy. Of course, it's addressed to Leem, as it always is, because of course it is, race trader, all the normal crap, right?
Right.
But what they said was,
by the way, I've never heard anybody in all of our circles call him a race trader or anything like that. I've not heard that once.
Nope.
Huh. Odd.
That they were going to poison the puppies. They're upset that I always had puppies and they're going to poison them. And they included a piece of what I thought was beef, essentially, in the photo, but apparently it was chicken, and it had rat poison all through it. And they're like, this is a sample, like capsules of rat poison, like this is a sample of what's to come. Well, of course, my old neighbors from this side, my old neighbors from that side, and the neighbors across the road all have video cameras now, since we set up cameras trying to catch the people after the assault. So we caught this bitch straight away. They got her. I have to ask my wife her full name because I don't remember. It's like Julia or something like that. But they got her, right? They got her. They found out who she was. Charged her, locked up, threw the book at her. Now, the reason that this is such a so I spent the first like 2 or 3 hours this morning, like at the police station.
Justice has been served, chat.
Figuring it all out. But here's the thing, right? I'm big brain, Liam. People don't sort of give me enough credit. The place that I chose to leave,
mainly because you're streaming with weird, like hung up sheets as drapes to hide from quote drones that are going to be stalking you from Ein Prime. And then the fact that you made a shelf that was so incompetent that it was bowing and breaking, and also that you appear to be in a mobile home and then screaming at the internet. So maybe that's why they don't give you enough credit, Liam.
I don't know about that part, but they you know, he's this is all it's all very funny, right? Listen to how he's going on. He's the 99th percentile of Mensa. Big brain Liam.
Oh, Jesus.
99th percentile of Mensa.
I didn't just pick it because I could afford it. I shopped around. It took me a little while to find the right place. I needed to find somewhere that didn't have a wireless signal, right? So they couldn't send drones and shit anymore. And I needed to be far.
They couldn't. I wasn't shitting you about that, Ishiro. They're sending drones and shit at him.
And a wireless signal is needed for that.
That's correct.
You'd have a Wi-Fi just floating around in order to have your drone operate.
Does he honestly think anyone believes him? That's the part that gets me.
Yeah, drones need
Wi-Fi. If you're gonna lie, at least like make it believable.
Yeah, I know. So top Leem. Yes.
Out of the way that it'd be just a complete day's trek to basically get here. So only the most fucking nut of people would do it anyway, right?
Right.
And then I also needed a motherfucking cowboy cop. So we went to all of the different fucking cop shops, and I've got the most bored yippee-ki-yay motherfucker cop that there is with nothing to do. So he finds out that this shit's going on because they call through to him, and he's like, they're involving kids, they're involving fucking animals. This is it. Now I'm going to get this bitch. Well, I'm not. The law is to roll over on all of these people. After all of this time, I'm going to finally have everyone's fucking names because she's going to go to jail. She's already in lockup. She's already charged. We got an ABO put out on her as well. I'm so fucking happy. You have no idea. Right? This is like the best day of my life, and not just because someone else just fucked up. That's just a part of it, right? But yes, my big brain plan worked.
It's over, Chad. It's over. We masterminded this whole plan with Julie from Australia, obviously from the Julies in the chat that we had here. She's gonna rat us all out. She's got all of our names, and she's gonna be under she's gonna get waterboarded probably at this point. The CIA is gonna go in there and extract the intelligence from this Julie, who left poison in his mailbox, wrapped in dog food.
Yeah,
and addressed it to Leem.
So imagine they're in the interrogation room, right? They've got this woman chained to the table, and she just gives him a list of Saudi prince names. Like a bunch of Saudi princes hired her to fuck with Liam, and it's just been a bunch of Saudi princes the whole time that have been hiring people to fuck with him just because they find him hilarious.
The Nigerian prince, the famed
right? If it was a Nigerian prince, oh no!
Because that would explain how his router got hacked. Because he clicked on the Nigerian, he got phished in the email. Yeah, that would make more sense. Huh?
I'm happy. I was like, awesome. The cop literally said. It was so strange. Says, yeah, we don't fuck around like that out here. It was fucking great. It was great.
Yeah, no stalker. Those are only your delusion, stalker.
We found a cowboy cop. Just like Woody the sheriff sitting there, big old gold star up on his 10-gallon hat, his old cowboy boots in Australia. What can I do you for, partner? Got some internet stalkers?
Thank you for being a channel member, Vader's Gauntlet. We are literally watching a paranoid schizophrenic unravel right before our eyes. It sure seems like it.
Yeah.
Sure seems like it.
So Liam just admitted to finding police who would be mad about this, as opposed to just going to the police.
Cop shop. Yes.
Yeah. Had to go find a police officer to be mad about this.
Yes. Jay Shiro, are you familiar with our good friend Patrick S. Tomlinson?
Yes, I'm familiar with Patrick. And yeah, actually, it was kind of
Very
interesting.
similar.
Yes, very
similar.
much so.
Yeah. You got an interesting story with Patrick?
Oh yeah, we reviewed one of his books just by chance because it was one of those.
Oh no!
Audible, said, "Hey, try this for free book." Kat listened to it, and it was one of the worst books she'd ever listened to. And
wow!
We reviewed it. We didn't even know it was him.
Ethan Van Sciver is going to review one of his books chapter by chapter. He says with different videos as he reads it. I'm very excited for this. It's going to be a great video series. Not as good as this video, but. Never gets old.
Just like Call of Duty. Just like Call of Duty, Mom. Just like Call of Duty.
Oh gosh, he's so happy that Julie got caught.
Right. I was like, yes, awesome. He's like, yeah, this shit isn't gonna fly. I was like, yes. We picked right. I was so fucking happy. But then today I was like really like it was rocky, right? Because I had to go to the specialist in Lismore for the final check through for like the cancer and stuff that we've been dealing with for like the last nearly like 2.5 or so years, right? And I think that losing, at risk of everyone's gonna make fun of me, but losing a nut and a few teeth, that's a little price to pay, because today I got my fucking results back and I'm clean. I fucking beat it. I beat it.
Fuck? He beat cancer. He beat cancer. That's great.
I beat it.
Wait, he got a cop to arrest Julie, who's going to rat us all out for all the hacking and drones and all this stuff that totally exists. And he beat cancer all in the same day. And he got 3 new backers for Dino King.
Yeah.
Wow, Leem.
Now you know why he's ecstatic.
It's over. It's over. Cancer is over. His balls are saved.
No. He said he lost 1 ball in a couple of days.
He's already lost a ball.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Yeah.
I'm clean. I'm clean.
Very cool.
I don't have any sickness or anything in me.
I thought he was going to die like next year or some shit.
Nope. Oh, he's perfect.
That's what he said last week, though.
He grew 4 inches overnight a couple of months ago. Remember?
Okay. Yeah,
it's all up for Liam. It's all up for Liam.
I'm so fucking happy.
I'm happy for you too, Liam.
I am so happy. Today was such a good fucking day. Finally, this shit's gonna end. I'm gonna get a break. My family's gonna be finally fucking safe. We're finally gonna be able to. I might not be able to touch the motherfuckers in the US that are sending the money to these fucking lunatics.
Wait, what?
I'm fuckers
in the US that are sending the money to these lunatics.
Yep.
Is that supposed to be us? Is that who he's talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
John, you hired Julie, obviously.
You realize I would not spend money on you, Liam. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Someone
say lunatic?
Yeah, right.
But, I appreciate you bringing me on, man.
Good luck out there.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to take off. But before I do, once again,
What'd I do?
My workout, Case File Arkham 1 and 2. If you miss
great books.
If you miss the days when Vertigo actually published good stuff, like in the 90s, like Hellblazer, this is the book for you. And my book about the culture war, Boobs of Steel. Both available on Amazon.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hey,
have a good night, bro.
On,
Hey, it's good to see you for half a second there, Shiro. I miss you, man. You're awesome. Take care, man.
He really didn't like you, Vaughn. You scared him off.
I know,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm the cowboy cop. I infiltrated you motherfuckers. Yippee-ki-yay! Let's do this. Leem's gonna know about all your dirty deeds now.
No, we're going to jail. We're going to jail.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
We're
Yeah,
going
definitely.
to prison.
Nice Aussie reference there, Steiner. I swear to God, jail. You know Julie's
crazy.
gonna crack under pressure, right, mate?
This is what I mean. I asked Cider. I said, people are telling me this is the craziest it's ever gone.
This is a Hail Mary for sure. For crazy.
And Cider's like, no, it was just the normal run of the mill. And I'm like, Cider, you were wrong. This is nuts.
Next level.
This is nuts.
Cowboy cops.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm
And if
thrilled.
it's
going to be great.
Of truth, It's just like a local crazy lady in his neighborhood was being weird.
No,
Like,
you're gonna find out that it's the fathers of her children that have had their rights terminated, and they're pissed off, so they're doing all of this shit to fuck with him. You're gonna find out that it's probably that, because I went and I tried to find. I worked with the people called the peace trolls. These are people that troll people to get them out of situations where they're lol cows. That deliberately go and pretend to be their friends to escort them out of lol cow situations. We worked on Liam for 3 months trying to get him out of CG, trying to pry him out of CG and get him into anime talk. Didn't work. He wrote 9,000 words a day about John Delarose. They word counted it. 9,000 words a day, just about John.
Oh man, yes.
You should hire him to write your biography and shit.
But what we found out was that nobody on the U.S. end had any idea where these like spray painting CG on the side of his house came from, pooping on the doorstep, the spear. Now Julie, nobody knew. Yeah, I talked to drunk people. Drunk people, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Jimmy was in here the other day, and he was all about sending people to fuck with Liam's family. He's got a bunch of drones over there." Never happened. Nobody had a clue where any of this came from.
Never happened.
I love that there's an army of drones now, like following him around.
But they're Wi-Fi powered, so they can't get to it.
I have not shilled very well in like 2.5 hours, so I apologize for not selling my books, guys. I really need to do this. This is my subscribe star. I am trying to get people signed up on here. We need about 300 people to produce a full monthly comic every month. I'm even talking about collaborating with Vaughn here, because Vaughn's a really good writer, and I want to weave him into this stuff here because he's awesome. And so lots of stuff's coming down the pipeline. The next thing I'm going to be posting is the first 3 pages of our book, Extrasensory, which is a book about investigating into demonic activity and a plot to kill the president. Not Biden, obviously, but a fictional president, and dealing with that demonic activity right there. So that's going to be coming out with the first 3 pages. We've got 15 in the can. We're going to be putting them out 3 pages a month. For now, I'm putting out a short, Zorro serial novel also each month, putting out a new installment. We're putting out extra books. We've got, of course, everything that's coming out normally is going to be coming out through here too. And so if you guys want more content from us, if you want to fight the culture war, want to build this into something where we're actually doing monthly books, actual comics, right? Actual comics, then please sign up for Subscribestar. So we've had a huge month so far. We've grown almost by 1/3 of our funding. So really appreciate you guys for coming on and for supporting our channel. All the art, all the stuff gets paid for through here. And as we build more, we'll provide more. And that's going to be how it goes. We're going to just keep getting better as it goes along. And, we're going to build this and we're going to win. So please get on here. Here it is. Check out the links. I got them in both my chats here. We've got 100, almost 200 people here. So thank you for watching the stream as well. And let's get back to Leem.
To rebuilding the destruction. Fight
Isn't it
against
great?
it, man. Yeah.
We are going to win. Oh,
Yeah,
Matt from the past is where Matt from the past. So I gave out to my $20 subscribers. I got the only actual comics hats made. They're extremely exclusive right now. So I'm glad you like it. Cool.
I want a shirt.
Magic. Cool. Julie mugshot when Julie doesn't exist. Come on. None of this is real.
You wait, she does, but she works for Saudis.
Purge the area where I am. My family's going to be safe. I'm not going to have to worry about anyone anymore. I'm going to be able to get a full night's sleep. Since the move, it's been 1,000,000 times better. My health's improved. Everything's better. And I've literally got electricity going through me right now because I've
literally got electricity going through me right now.
He has his nipples hooked up to a diehard battery.
Oh, there's a super chat. Sorry, Jabba.
Takes a lot to get
Jabba's going to kill. Look at these. He's going to come to my house and stick money to it. Gosh, please don't do that.
Don't do
we
it.
Haven't even watched that video yet. We haven't even gotten to that. Jeez. Thank you for the £5. Oh no, if Leem's not going to die, his daughter will never know his best friend fudged horses. He did leave that video to his daughter and then went off ranting about how his best friend was a horse fucker.
Who can operate a mailbox at 2 years old? So
yeah, it was wild.
Absolutely Wilbur.
Wild. Yeah,
not cool. Horses need to be left
good
alone,
times.
guys.
Yeah. Okay, electricity, Leem.
I'm just so fucking happy. I've been this happy in I think ever, like
he's gonna cry.
I've been getting and everything like that, and so I thought everything had come back, and I was like, I wasn't doing well, and but you know,
slow down.
I'm doing good now. I'm doing.
He's doing good now.
He's doing good now, chat. Until tomorrow's stream, right?
The Wi-Fi router drones can't keep him up all night.
Oh my gosh, Christian had a fake girlfriend named Julie. Why'd all these crazy people act the same? There's got to be something triggering all these paranoid delusions.
Is Christian sending all of these people to fuck with Liam?
If you don't know, Liam's like pretty obsessed with Christian too. He's gone on Kiwi farms and written long rants about Christian also. So
and he tried to get
very
Christian
weird.
to collaborate for a Sonic Chew Xenotype cover way back in the day.
Ooh,
Of course he did.
But Christian
wild.
turned him down.
Oh no.
From prison.
Oh, betrayed by
Wow.
Christian.
I'm doing good now. The swelling is at 4%, which is within a safe margin, and it looks like it's all good. They did all of the things. The only thing left for me to do is to do a semen sample so they can check that to see if I've become sterile because of everything, or if I'm okay. And if I'm sterile, that's a small price to pay for not fucking having your whole body rot from the inside. You know, like I am so happy, and
I'm glad he's sterile. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean,
what?
I'm glad you're cancer free, Liam.
so thankful for everyone who's been supportive of me through this time, and you know, all these people that are like, nah, you're like, fuck these people. I don't even care, right?
Yeah, fuck those nares.
Because, you know, we got this bitch. She's gonna roll.
Sterile Leem does explain the Black Daughter. It's a good point.
Or him getting with the village bicycle explains that daughter too.
Over on people. She's got it. She's like 45 years old, miserable spinster that's writing letters about how
Vicky?
she's, you know, I'm like accusing me of making her crazy. I've never met this woman in my life. I have no fucking clue who she is.
Neither have we.
No fucking idea.
You don't either.
But
yeah,
I don't know if she's the one that did the sabotage to the car, but maybe. I don't know if she's the one that did the
Julie putting nails in the radiator.
But maybe.
And
But she confessed everything right away when the cop went and got her and everything, when they brought her in and everything. She admitted to all of it, and
Done.
she says that what was her
Super
excuse?
chat. What? Hello.
You got drilled right in, Ray. He got you.
This is
He got you
exciting.
drilled right in.
Hi, Pete Callan. It's been a sec. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, and thanks for the $2 super chat. I'm convinced it's Cecil's girlfriend. I know he's behind this. Wait, Cecil's girlfriend's a he? Oh, Cecil's behind this.
Yes. I mean, I was like, I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't put it past him.
I could go see Cecil with a, I mean, a passable transgender.
It's a new world, right?
Yeah, he's open minded.
I'm getting like Brianna Wu vibes. You remember that?
Oh my god, did you see the Brianna Wu meltdown shit today?
No. New Wu.
Oh god, I'm not even gonna have time to get to this. Like I might make a video about that.
Cool.
There's too much drama, chat. It's amazing.
Yeah, but like what Liam is essentially doing when he talks about all the horrible things that have happened to him is describing living in a poor area. Like
Yes.
where there's crime and bad things and weirdos and crazy people messing with your mailbox and shit. And he blames it all on us. From across the globe, we're somehow organizing his tire going flat. It's something that Brianna would do with Gamergate back in the day. Everything was Gamergate's fault. When her dog got sick, it was Gamergate. So it's real. It's now in the
So I got to stress this, and it caught me because he said it really quick, but Liam went off on another tirade on another stream, and he said he spent tens of thousands of dollars fixing that engine. And I was like, apparently he had an F1 in his Ford Escort. He had an F1 engine in there, a fucking jet turbine.
Australia's a big place. You need some turbine.
The old Oz, we run around on nuclear powered.
I'm going to take a quick Gamergate Brianna Wu.
Oh boy,
break.
here we go.
So
lasted that long, chat.
Okay, I just have to. I'm so excited about it.
Got his appetite going.
I've never been so excited about a day. This has been the best day of my life, chat.
Best day ever. I'm clean and Brianna Wu isn't.
I did not. I didn't beat cancer. I didn't put my ATOKers in jail or anything like that.
And you didn't beat Brianna Wu.
No, but I got a nice coffee with my girlfriend, and then there's so much drama on the internet that just makes me so happy because I got a lot of free content today. So here we are from Brianna Wu.
A few things. Some group DM got leaked tonight, and were selectively chosen to paint a completely false narrative about me not respecting NB people. If you read our whole group chat, you'd see comments from me talking about how I think NB people are experiencing real pain. That means non-binary people, for people who don't know what all these acronyms
New Brunswick. Yes, I feel the pain.
Here we go, chat. Here we go. The Q's are turning on the T's, and the T's are turning on the Q's, and the L's and the B.
LGBT without the crazy.
Yeah, all that. Here we go. Not woke enough. Brianna Wu is not woke enough, chat. Yes.
We finally got there. Finally.
This is really weird because that's not a woman.
No.
So it's like you people not being women are the problem.
Yes. You people, non-binaries.
And even though I don't understand it, they deserve respect. I also said they need more health care.
You could change NB to trans, and this is like this is a genocide speech to them.
I know.
You should tell her she's trying to genocide NB people.
This is why you should be very suspicious of things selectively edited by people with an axe to grind. They're not going to show you the parts that don't fit their agenda. I respect NB people. I will call you by whatever pronouns you prefer.
Oh my God.
And I'll vote for whatever politician that will give you more rights. Anyone that says otherwise is lying. My record is nothing but allyship.
Speaking of allies, Pete Callan, thank you for the $5 ally chat.
Ally chat. That's what they are now.
Ally chat. That's what we'll call them.
Truly chats.
Oh my gosh. Yes. The ally chat. Oops. This is the button I meant to push.
Here we go. Money talk.
That's right. Thank you. JK, it was me. I'm Julie. Pete Gallen's Julie all along?
Wow.
This keeps getting deeper. And it was Zyklon B I mailed to the race trader, not rat poison. Thanks for the plane ticket to Australia. By the way, Vaughn. Vaughn!
What?
Oh no!
Busted again. Yes, Leem. 'Twas I who sent the crazy mailbox lady to your mailbox. And it was this big plan because we're really jealous of your comics. You figured it out, man. We're busted. Who has time or energy for this, Leem? You are clearly jobless, dude. And that's why you have time and energy to ruminate and obsess and go crazy. Anyway, Brianna. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Now you were spitting in some of those caps. The amount of LW YouTubers. What's LW?
Oh, God.
There's too many acronyms now. I can't do this. Streamers, large Twitter accounts, trans and cis, who agree with you, but like you have not said anything publicly is hilarious. Not my place to out them, but inshallah, they grow a spine one day. Uh-oh. The infighting chat. Left wing. Okay. Thank you.
I was going to say lightweight. I don't know. What?
There you go.
Yeah. There you go. Low wage. I like that.
Low wage? Yeah.
I'm going to go with that one.
The thing is, all of us are having private conversations concerned about how anything but the most maximalist position will get you in trouble. And you're right. This isn't going to stop until we say this stuff publicly.
Maximals? What does that have to do with Beast Wars?
I have no clue. What were the screenshots leaked? Is that
just type in Brianna Wu?
If we can find it. Is this
wow, that was easy.
Redemption. Thanks, Ian Miles Chong.
Oh, wow. Quick. All right.
You put lotion on the skin. Her dress reminds me of those god-awful skirts that femboys buy. Please, God.
God.
No. And then she says, I mean,
If you're not super hot, maybe just dress normally and don't present yourself as a transvestite. You can go a long way with just being skinny and dressing normally. Is this Chris from Mr. Beast?
Giving tips.
Is this the Mr. Beast guy?
I don't
He
know.
looks a little familiar.
It looks like the Mr. Beast guy.
It looks a little, yeah. I don't know Mr. Beast, but I saw some articles on this guy.
Brianna Wu is criticizing people for not being hot enough.
Well, that's what women do to each other.
Yes.
So welcome to the right, or is it because
this
they're
is
trans?
it.
You're not
I
allowed.
love this.
Yeah,
I love this. This is amazing.
Gotcha, Bree.
I'm so happy. It is a redemption arc. Oh, there's more.
There's more.
But wait. I have to admit Brianna Wu being outed as a massive right-wing bigot.
Well, let Larry Coronary know. He's got another Wu man in the corner.
Yeah, this is true. Maybe Larry can go stream with Brianna Wu and be pals.
It'd be great.
This is going to be great. Oh my gosh, let's get into that. Let's get into this. Brianna says, I think socially I have no issue respecting their pronouns. Like the nipple-less top surgery fad seems to be a massive red flag. Yeah. Can you imagine attacking the nippleless?
They're in a group called
Sissy Hippo Pup. Yes. That's where they're talking about this.
What happened to humanity?
What
Yes.
happened? Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, this is the best day of my life, chat.
Yeah.
I hate them for pushing the pronoun bullshit so far. Fair. It's insanity. Wow. You're right, Brianna.
Bree.
It is insanity.
Who are you?
Wow. But where does that insanity start? I think it starts at a man putting on a dress and calling himself a woman. That might be insane by itself. But hey, let's keep going. Doe didn't detransition because they still consider themselves trans. Oh no, we got a lot of words here. Word salad. But agender and believe trans is an amorphous
He's got two pairs of sunglasses on.
Okay?
It's okay,
no.
Sad.
What'd you
Okay.
do?
I was just being myself, and I was trying to read it. It was a lot of word sound.
There's a lot of word
I was
salad.
just
He
like-
does that. He still
Oh,
does.
shit. It was like that Miami Vice scene.
That's what happened.
Oh, shit.
What made me almost? Oh, Mike asking Renfamous if she had a penis.
Yeah,
made me almost die. But Vaughn having two pairs of sunglasses made Cider almost die. Chad, that is that's the sum of today's Dankstream.
Sunglasses and penises. Yep,
that's right. And oh gosh, I'm trying to read this and I don't understand these words. Hold on. But the agender and believe trans is an amorphous blob of a term that means a political statement against the societal concept of gender. Whew. I have no fucking clue what that means. Okay. But they have stopped taking hormones because they also believe hormones are a weapon of societal construct of gender assimilation, and hormones should be a tool to be played with and not a medical usage because all gender should be abolished. What the fuck?
All the abolitionists have come.
So this is so
don't have to do anything.
We all don't have gender, and that makes us
Yeah.
equaler than equal. Is that what they're trying to say?
Yeah. Nothing matters at all. They went full nihilist.
Brianna doesn't want that because then Brianna doesn't have victim status. And that's what's most important is victim status based on identity, right?
Oh, no, John.
It's all right to cry, little boy. I know some big boys that cry too.
That's true.
It's all right,
That's what Brianna
Brianna.
says.
Yeah.
No, that is not well.
Okay, so LOL Void Zonia started a shitstorm tonight. Doe came up.
I repeated your very plausible position that it pronouns are about a degradation fetish.
All this shit's about a weird fetish, Brianna. All of it. Isn't
Brian.
that the entire point of all this, Brian? Was he Brian originally?
I don't know. I assume Brianna was Brian. That seems to be the easiest segue.
If you
Let's see.
look up
No,
Brianna
her name was John. No, John W. Flint. That's right.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
She was John W. He
Quaff
was
has
John
sent
W.
you
I'm not
something
doing this.
vital to the Brianna Wu conversation.
Who did?
Quaff. It's on your Discord.
Quaff. Oh, my good friend Quaff. It looks like we have actual court reported footage of the interrogation of Julie in Australia right now. This comes from the court stenographer, who
stenographer.
Yes.
Isn't that the typer?
Yeah, I meant the one who does the pictures.
Courtroom artist. John, we have a very special guest, John.
Oh, it's the specialist guest. Specialist guest. Hi, Beverly.
Hello.
Just in
You're
time.
not street. Is it for the end? Because I saw you've been going for a while. I didn't.
There's
know
a
how long.
lot to cover still. I don't know when we're going to
Talking
end.
about men in dresses.
I'm probably going to
Oh.
end as soon as as soon as I get text from my girlfriend saying you need to get offline, which I am getting now. That's exciting.
Well, that was easy.
It'll be a few minutes. I still got to cover the rest of this though. We're not going to.
5 more minutes, please. 5 more
minutes. 5 more minutes to flatten the curve.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. John has to do what his girlfriend says too. Sounds.
Yeah, I know, right? So
Lickety split.
Is what it is. I mean,
Whip.
she makes incredible food, though. I mean, I shouldn't complain. So here we go from the court artist. Here it is. The live interrogation of Julie.
He is on his tippy toes to get that light. He is right up there.
So I don't know. How long have you been here, Beverly?
I just saw like 5 minutes ago or less that you were streaming. So then I saw like a minute.
So Liam said that I guess the recap is that somebody came to his house, put a letter in there addressed to Leem with death threats, and along with poison wrapped in dog food inside his mailbox that his kid could have gotten to. Who's two? I don't know.
What kind of poison?
Rat poison. Rat poison. And then he's fuck all of you bastards. You know, he did one of those. He was very incensed. And then of course somebody called him a race traitor, and he said fuck all of you. So what if I have a black daughter? So now I was like, wait, what?
Oh, haven't we seen the daughter before on camera?
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you've mentioned.
She looks like a tiny Liam.
Yeah.
Who is not black.
I don't remember her being black. Has he considered that maybe non-internet people just also hate him?
No.
He's convinced that she's going to give up all the names, that they're going to grill her.
And he mentions people in America who are paying her to do this.
Yeah.
So there's a full-on conspiracy happening here. Julie, who got caught. Oh, that was the second stream. So that was the first stream. The second stream, it's the happiest day of his life. This lady, Julie, got caught. Some like badass Australian cop who he went shopping.
He went cop shopping to find a cop who gave a shit about
cops. Yes. He went and immediately nabbed this Julie lady who's going to give up all the names in the conspiracy here.
Oh.
And he beat cancer. And at the same time. Yes.
It only cost him one testicle and a couple teeth.
Yeah,
So
this all
he's
happened today. It's
not
the best day of his life.
Dying in the next 5 years or whatever he'd give himself. He's got
He's totally clean.
10 more.
For now.
Okay.
For now.
Till the next thing.
Meanwhile, Brianna, do you know Brianna Wu, aka John W. Flint?
I don't know anybody.
She's a reporter, John. She doesn't know anybody.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just Gamergate shit.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter anyway, though. I'm not going to remember after the stream, so
Man
I'll
in
pretend like I know
dress.
her.
Yeah, man in a dress who pretends to be a woman.
Who's mad at other men being women that don't say they're women?
No, they're not being women. They're being non-binaries, and they have top surgery where they don't have nipples, so they're totally just disgusting.
Parent.
So yeah. So we're reading the DMs of Brianna Wu shitting on other gender people. Something. They're eating their own is what it comes down to. So we're laughing at it. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
How do you get rid of nipples? I guess that makes sense for non-binary, though, that you're not going to be
Yeah,
man
no
or
nipple
woman.
top surgery, but no nipples.
It's
And
really
then
Barbie-like.
yeah, it is. Not Ken like though.
No,
no.
That is
Ken
not
doesn't have
energy.
nipples either, though. I
Ken
guess.
definitely actually doesn't have nipples, Cider. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't play with Ken dolls.
Oh wow. Anyway, so now Brianna Wu is criticizing this fetish because this is a weird fetish, unlike a man dressing as a woman and pretending to be a woman. Yeah, that's a normal fetish.
Oh, no.
Okay. So Doe came up and I repeated your very plausible position that it pronouns are about a degradation fetish. Demon Mama is in the GC. I think that means group chat.
No,
And I didn't know they were dating. LOL. Well, then the police came and it was all over. I mean, then I asked what she did for a living. That also didn't go to well. Not she. They making fun of pronouns.
Voice.
Oh.
Ow.
That's my tranny voice. Yeah.
Get Brianna.
Brianna's making fun of they pronouns. This is great. This is amazing.
I'll lay it on more thick.
So these people have spent the last 30 years using our struggle as some sort of legitimate front to push their ideology with no regards to our struggles.
Our struggles.
Yes, Brianna's struggle. Yes.
A woman's struggle.
Yes. Brianna should write a book called My Struggle, I think. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, I'm just speaking really honestly here. Heterodox takes, probably too honestly. But now I recognize leftist culture was always going to take us here. Whoa! Is Brianna turning based? For real?
What has happened?
I said nothing about the BLM riots because I didn't want the trouble. And I said nothing when the tankies started taking over the party. The tankies did because I didn't want the trouble. And I said nothing when they took over trans stuff and said you didn't need to have dysphoria to be trans. And I'm looking at where we are, and it's just like my silence led us here. Silence is violence, chat, if you remember.
Wait, what was that order of events?
Black Lives Matter. Then the tankies took over the party. And then, what is a tanky? Is that a warhawk?
I don't know. Tanky. Urban Dictionary.
Tends to support militant opposition to capitalism.
Someone who goes beyond just being a communist or a socialist to defending some truly awful regimes like Pol Pot.
Wow. So Brianna's being pretty based. It's hardcore communists that Brianna's ranting about.
First they came for the logic, then they came for the blacks, then they came for the trans, and I said nothing.
She doesn't get it. Like, there's no breaks with leftism.
No.
Like, that's what leftism's about. You can't stop it.
So is is John getting canceled? Is John Flint getting canceled?
Not me. John Flint.
Yeah, is John Flint getting canceled here?
Fortnite. I just got a text from my kid, who's mad, very mad. This is the biggest drama of the day. Fortnite is raising their prices by 12%.
12%.
I know. And my based kid says this. This is the most based thing. He says, "Thanks, Joe Biden."
Yeah. Fight inflation.
Yes.
Fuck off.
I trained him well, chat. Yes.
Good kid.
Yes. We did it with great intentions. But if we don't stop this bullshit, leftism will die. Maybe it should die, Brianna. Maybe it should.
It always eats itself.
I mean, it gave us this.
Must it be reconciliation?
What must be what?
My butt's been wiped. His butt's been wiped. Yes. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. I think because I'm old enough to remember when we moved away from transsexual, I'm a bit more nuanced. Don't be nuanced in today's America. This is 2023, Brianna.
Wait, what happened
you
in the
know?
voice? Was that the Is this the person
That
that
was
you're
my-
doing that voice to?
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
Brianna
sorry.
Wu
You need to go
voice.
harder because I really.
Okay.
I think because I'm old enough to remember when we moved away from sexual,
sorry.
a bit more nuanced.
She
You have to
kept her
remember,
Adam's apple.
daytime TV was obsessed with the sex in transsexual. So it was trying to water it down. I do think that as transgender doesn't mean anything clinically anymore, makes sense to bring it back. So Brianna wants to be referred to as a transsexual now.
Which
So-
I agree that they should. They took
Makes more
away those
sense.
terms and
Yeah.
there are differences though. Transsexual, transgender, and transvestite. They used to have meaning.
Yeah. From Transylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all vampires.
Oh, wow. So this is great. I just love this.
Congratulations.
It makes me so happy. Brianna Wu's effing joke says Rose Mullet. Okay. Brianna Wu caught mocking a trans woman using
Whoa.
transphobic slurs.
Right above it. Right above it. Click that above
did I see?
the tweet above this screen. Right above it. Yeah. She
This
said,
one?
I think no, below.
Gotta go down.
That
Rose.
I really think trans Twitter is as terrible as Gamergate.
Oh no.
Whoa!
They're like double Hitler.
Busted.
Wow. I better save this one because I need to make a full video out of this. And get
Is
a lot
this?
of clicks.
Make sure it's not fake, like someone just like playing on her shit getting released or something.
And it's the same on
Wow.
Blue Sky, so she can't run away from
There you
trans Gamergate.
Got her.
Trans Gamergate.
It's all ogre.
Transgate?
Transgate.
as
No, it just
Brianna Wu
doesn't
is
hit as
turning-
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troongate.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. That works.
Honestly, fuck Brianna Wu. She bragged about testifying to Congress about how bad Gamergate was. She told her story to Hollywood. Now she's saying trans people are as bad as Gamergate. Fuck that and fuck her. Wow, I love this.
Is Brianna Wu actually Asian?
No,
No.
John W. Flint is a white man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
She
he's
married
with an
Frank.
Asian guy. Brianna Wu and Frank Wu. Let me show you how gross they are.
Now, I don't know if it's still like this, but a lot of pictures of Frank Wu, he makes this fake screaming face as a joke.
Yes.
But it's a lot.
Yes.
It's like 90-something% of his pictures. You will see the screaming face, and
Yes.
I think it's because he really is in pain and screaming for help.
I mean,
inside, I do.
He probably. I mean, he
Save
puts,
me!
Always.
He puts
Huh.
it into a front hole, I guess.
Ouch.
I mean, think about it.
Ugh.
Smell pretty gross.
He's got the mouth
Oh.
open all the time.
Yes. Oh God, it's so gross. Get it off. Get it up.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Scream for help.
That was disgusting. Let's get back to something a little more wholesome. Yes.
Oh, full circle.
Poison.
Yes. Yes.
She said he called us up. We were
Best
out
day ever.
to go to the specialist, right? We were out there.
Right.
We're just having Chinese food sitting there, and the cop. This is how good our fucking cop is. Like, this is some fucking, this is some fucking. I can't remember Rick's last name from The Walking Dead, so I can't compliment. That's how bad I am. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Everything's so good.
Yes.
Panic
Leem.
It's such a relief. It's such a relief, so much. Yeah, we're having Chinese, and the cop calls us. We weren't expecting to hear anything back. We just did all the paperwork for the ABO and handed over the like everything. Like, well, they handed everything over, and we just signed everything off. But we just went in and like signed all of the shit and looked at the stuff. And, like,
Hand gestures.
This other stuff, the stalking stuff. They already
Lying.
had. Those, we're expecting to get. We're expecting to get no word back, not hear nothing. And the cop calls us up. He tells us everything, and he said, "I have to ask Jenny because I don't remember the exact words. I'm paraphrasing here because it was on her phone, but it was like she. That's what she said. It was a cry for help. It's my cry for help, And you know what he said? You know what he said to us on the phone? What a fucking. He's like, yeah, I'm not buying any of that bullshit. This is crazy town. I was like, fucking yes. He's like, yeah, no.
He's so happy.
Filed everything. She's charged. I was like, oh,
Someone believes him.
what a legend.
Yes.
What a fucking
Believe
legend.
all Leems.
Guy did his job. Fucking legend.
So today couldn't be better. No one can ruin it for me. People are going to try, I'm sure. No one can ruin it for me. I've just come through
I'm pretty sure we just ruined it for you
And then
with our EFAP here.
Was
100%.
ruined later on too, or he was upset again. Was this before or after?
Well, this is the same.
receiving them?
So he received the death threats and all that, and then this is the best day ever. So
Okay.
it was a very angry cry stream, and then he ended that stream. Then like an hour later, he went on this stream, and so we're supposed to believe all this happened. But none of it. The real truth is none of this happened at all. So obviously,
the darkest point in my life.
Darkest point in his life.
Since I had the aneurysm,
The aneurysm.
The
I hope it
aneurysm
doesn't
was
flare.
worse because it took away my mind and it put me in a cloud that I couldn't
I hope it doesn't flare up again. What? The aneurysm.
see out of, and it screwed me really, really bad. And that way I lost a lot of my memories and stuff. And I worked through that for years and
For
got
years!
well, so I could
The
function
thing.
again. I could see, like when that happened, I could only see it all down there. But that was a long time ago now. That was a long time ago. And this is just the culmination of a whole bunch of stuff. And I thought, yeah, God's testing me today. He's putting me through to shit again. He's doing the old Job thing to Leem because it's funny.
He's Job.
And I thought, I wake up this morning and all of this shit happened. And then we lost our morning.
It's better than him being Jesus, to be fair. I mean, he used to say he was Jesus. So it's a little better.
And I thought, I'm going to go to fucking the specialist. I'm going to drive all this way to the specialist. I'm going to get there. He's going to go, yeah, the cancer spread to the second testicle. We're going to have to remove it, and all this other shit. And and then that's going to be in my head all weekend because this weekend's Elle's birthday. And I thought that's, it's a negative thinking. I shouldn't have been thinking that way. Like, that's how I was feeling this morning. Like, everything's going to be fucked. I'm still going to be struggling to get backers for Dino King because I'm not going to have the time to try.
Did Ethan really back it 3 more times himself?
I had no idea.
The chat is saying this. Like, so
He did
he
back
was at
Xenotop a few
27
times.
backers. Yeah. Did Ethan? Does anybody know for sure? Did Ethan actually back it 3 more times himself?
I mean, I want a copy, Ethan. You want me to?
Yeah, please make sure to send me one. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take a copy of it.
Jeez.
Try and promote it on other platforms, all the opportunity. And on top of that, I'm going to be fucking, sitting there thinking, well, how long until fucking I lose the other nut or I die or whatever the fuck's going to happen. Like, when I should be sitting there going, I'm so grateful for my daughter. I love her. This is a special day. Now, because all of that's been taken away. Because
remember, he's streaming at midnight too. So if it's his daughter's birthday tomorrow, he's up at midnight yelling at the internet and talking about how great his day was. I mean, my God.
Got one more day.
Because I'm going to be able to put my whole heart into this Sunday for my daughter. And it makes me so fucking happy because I really thought this was it,
He's trying to cry. This is like trying to look like he's emotional and crying, but he's not actually there.
Dead puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead puppies.
Trying to get
Dead
himself
puppies.
there. Dead puppies.
Rat poison puppies.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, very cool stuff.
Did you Beverly, did you see him scream at his wife the other day? Like scream at her on the air? Oh my God. I might have to show Beverly that real quick, guys.
It's incompetent.
His poor
Hold
sweet
on.
wife.
Oh gosh, this was the other best
she's
stream
sweet.
ever. This was which one was it? Making Manga? I think it was Making Manga. Yes. Okay. Oh God, Beverly, this was great.
Most of my books are going to have stuff like that because I love it.
Here we go.
Oh, Bubba's at the end of the day, and I'm so sorry about the noise, guys. I've been trying to.
3
work
people
through it.
watch this. Keep in mind.
It's what you got to do. It's part of being a new dad. You work from home. That's what happens. But that's Dino King. The link's just there. You're not going to kick Felix. Felix is my boy, Skip. Felix is my boy.
You said Dino King.
Yep.
I'll just actually hold on.
Maybe he was
close this
hungry.
all off, and then I'll set up.
This is so
the
good. I
next
can't
thing,
wait
and
for
I'll
Beverly's
start what I'm
reaction.
doing. We'll start working. I won't be talking too much to the chat, but this will be a pretty easy job. It's not a big deal. It's a mini comic I'm doing actually for Kakashi Motor Dolls, which I'll probably release as, oh my God, I think that I have to be a full-time father.
Can you imagine having to be a full-time father? What a terrible thing. Ugh. You ready? You ready, Beverly? I'm going to go back again because I just love all this.
Which I'll probably release as, oh my God, I think that I have to be a full-time father because my wife is completely fucking incompetent.
Completely.
Here we go. Here we go. This wasn't even the best part. Oh my God. Wait for it.
Shanna, can you stop the baby from crying, or do I have to come and do it? Can you stop the baby from crying, or do I have to do it? Well, if I walk out there, she'll stop, won't she?
Is that because she's terrified of him, or?
I can't do everything. I'm on a live stream. I can't do it all.
Turn off the camera. Go deal with your baby, Liam.
Uh-huh.
All right. Focus. Focus. There are hurdles and there are struggles that you are going to face.
This is Liam's struggle. Yes. His baby is a struggle. So, and his wife. Incompetent.
Yep.
And you're going to get swarmed by puppies, even though they're not meant to be in the house. Sometimes I think you just do it to fuck with me on purpose.
Release the puppies!
Come here and look at me in the face and tell me you don't do it to fuck with me on purpose. I'm in front of everyone. You know that I'm working. I'm busting my ass. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to calm her down and settle down. You are going to go have a shower. I want those dogs out the back, not in the house. Guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm very fucking sorry.
Yikes.
It's
Lion Ratton isn't going to take this.
Oh,
day 6 of 60.
I mean, this is just like, it's so
Lose it.
great.
Poor
Brightest Day Audiobooks gives us $2. Thank you, because Beverly's pleasant and Vaughn has sweet mechs. There you go.
You know it. Thanks, man.
It's true. So this was the peak Leem the other day. Yeah. In front of everyone.
Yeah, at least mute. Why would you not mute that?
Go take a fucking shower. Get the dogs out of here.
You know, it's like holy crap.
I mean,
Usually
like actual
live streams too after this type of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just leaves it up.
And you got to remember, he's streaming to like 3 or 4 or 5 people. There's not like there's people watching this.
Yeah, why was he telling her to go have a shower?
Maybe she smelled. It's possible.
It's possible.
So, oh man. Well, guys, this has been an absolute joy. And I've had a lot of fun today. And I'm so glad to have Beverly on and Vaughn on. Good people, great people, incredible people, believe me. And good people wear good t-shirts. Like Actual Comics, official brand merch. I have a new brand, Beverly, since you've been gone. It's called Actual Comics. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I was not.
Actual Comics. Yes. So my good friend Heather Antos at IDW made a passive-aggressive tweet about me saying she didn't have time for any dealing with this because she has to make actual comics, implying I don't make actual comics. Like this is not an actual comic.
That's imaginary.
And I realized I don't have a brand on it. I this is the Terran Empire from the book. But I really didn't have my own brand, and I need my brand, right? My team. And so it's very important to have a brand. And so I decided to make Actual Comics my brand. So I'd always have Actual Comics.
That's the logo. Is the man?
Yeah,
in that image. He is always part of his logo.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So nobody can refute because you have to prove to this guy that there's not actual source.
Actually.
So so we have this now, and unfortunately I don't have Actual Comics with Actual Comics on the logo so far, so all you get is this Actual Comics shirt so far. So please grab our merch, guys. And I do have secondary merch, which Drake's alluding to in the chat. I've been reading a lot of really shitty books lately, and I often call them Shit the Book. So this is Shit the Book, the shirt.
Okay.
If you and you remember our good friend Testify HD, Beverly.
I remember of him.
Yeah. Did you ever meet him?
No.
Or was he DED?
He was
DED before. Oh
Mhm.
yeah. He still is, but I'm using his death to sell
Be
t-shirts.
confused if he wasn't still.
But this is it, guys. So check out our merch here. Vaughn, do you have anything active for sale at this point?
Yeah, man, I'm just selling Terror in the Trenches. I'm thinking about closing it up soon and talking to people about doing a little closeout stream. So we'll see how that goes. And I have another campaign I want to launch really soon, but that's still being worked on. So great things coming, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks for all your support.
Vaughn's a
What's the
fantastic
intro?
writer, guys. Get in on this.
What's the current intro?
The current intro, Dank Eats. Should we play Beverly the intro first?
Beverly.
It's
The intro for the outro. Do you want us to? I said Deverly instead of Beverly, huh?
I heard. Yeah,
Boy.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It's like the evil version.
Are you shilling anything, Beverly? Like, what do we?
No, but I'm on Rumble Thursdays and Fridays, 9:30 Eastern.
On Rumble Thursdays and Fridays.
PM.
Do you call it? Do you call it shit the show?
Yeah, I'm stealing it from
Shit the show.
from this, yeah.
Shit the show.
Shit the show.
It's like it's a shit show.
And it's just all kinds of bird poop that I have here.
That's
Literal.
actually probably true, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, intro is the outro. So here's the intro for Beverly's sake.
Someone would love me.
So I'm getting my guest room ready because my parents are coming tomorrow to stay with us for a few days to help get the house ready. And my parents are very religious, and I want to be respectful of that, especially as I know, when you travel, most hotels always have the Bible in one of the drawers. So Tyler and I aren't religious in the standard sense, and we don't have a Bible about, but we do have the next best thing.